You heard nothing there. Nothing was heard. That was fine. You didn't hear a tiny bit of Katz's voice. You're imagining things. No, you heard nothing, Razor. No. I didn't forget to get the best of link ready. All your theories are bullshit. I thought I'm going crazy. I'm just connected to a German VPN and then hear cats. That's a powerful VPN. Woof. Razor Mindrake, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I may or may not have forgotten to open the best of link ready for the end of the stream, and when I did it, it may or may not have played in the middle of a golf clip. And as all good golf clips do, it had cats on it. And not only did it have cats on it, it was based around cats, because what's the point in having a golf clip if not otherwise? Right. It is another day in Grounded. I believe the 20th Grounded stream, and we are only just going to the trash heap today. To the tipped over dustbins, and we're going to go sniff around in there and see if we can find the entrance to the Black Ant Lab. That is today's mission. How flattered are you to see me travel across the planet to watch you suck at video games? You have put a lot of time and effort into being here today, Razor. I'm very impressed. Just landed in Germany. If only your company was worth the effort. Right, let's get on with it. I've got a lot to do today because I kind of want to... I want to take some time to go... to try and get up that ascent area and see if I can get up to the area with the barbecue. But I don't know whether I'm walking before I can run in that instance. I feel like I might be. But either way, let's get into it. I know, right? Did you see Golden Sands, Razor? It looks so good. I'll say this earlier in Discord. The sheer stones that company has to do an update like this, to put something that monumental in just as a random Thursday quality of life hotfix update instead of putting it in with the huge seasonal it's so good. They have massive brass balls, just putting it in unannounced and random, right? So impressive. Cheeky.
Twat.
Well said. Cheeky, welcome to the stream as well. Mindrake Razor, I hope you're all well. Yeah, and they didn't even market it. They just put something that good and that new and that sort of revolutionary to the world. They just dribbled it out. Fuck it. God damn, Cheeky, how are we? Welcome to the stream. Right. Today, I think we'd just focus on the trash heap. If this was made by EA, it was a £4.99 season pass, and it was the whole content for 3 months. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was saying this year, Sea of Thieves, Cheeky. Earlier in the year, there was the storyline had one of the outposts where you sell all your stuff threatened and pretty much fully destroyed. And we had the entire player base had to earn to either give it over to the villains or to save it. And the community chose to save it, and now it has been built up into a huge port town. And they just put it in. It's been slowly building over the course of the last, there's been odd construction works that have gone up, and now they've just put in. Look at that sunrise, by the way. A brand new they've just dropped it in one of the random Thursday patches. So much content. This year they've had 10 full story missions. The Athena Vale thing, Sea Forts, Captaincy. What else? The PvP update. Now this. Now New Golden Sands. Fucking game, honestly. There's 16 coconuts and 80 cannonballs, I know, right? Fort of Fortune was last year, Razor, yeah? Because that was on the stream. It was summer last year. I've never known a company be more proactive with that stuff. It's fucking impressive. Right, bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. Cool. They've just got so much new and really popular shit that they're just willing to just hand it out. They don't even market it at this point.
Give me a plate of this.
Yeah, I have no sense of time post-COVID, I know. You really fucking think the season pass would only be £4.99? I know, right? Fucking it. Right. Okay, so one thing I want to do first off is I have been firing arrows at a lot of my valuable stuff. So as you can see there's a red line. My storage chest is broken, so I think I fixed that by building one of... Is it here? Hey, look, there's the embiggening cocktail. I should make all of this, because I've never had bug rubber or any of that sort of stuff. I should make... Alright, let's do that after. But first, I need to make a repair tool, so I need to go and grab some clay. So let's just go swimming first, Job. Grab some clay. It'd be $19.99, yeah. I genuinely think at Sea of Thieves they've got such a problem with having too much stuff to release regularly that they have to kind of put enormous content drops and stuff in, like, hotfix updates, and it genuinely is a bit overwhelming. There's that much stuff. It's so good. Wish they'd make season passes illegal. They're such a cunty thing. Yeah. Sea of Thieves I'm going to keep mentioning because it's the only one I've really got experience with outside of the Fall Guys one, but the idea that there's a bunch of new shit that you can possibly get, even if it's only cosmetic, and you can level up to earn it, I like the idea of. And then there's a paid tier on top, and then that paid tier on top gets you a few extra things. That doesn't seem all that bad, because I actually really enjoyed, in Sea of Thieves and Fall Guys, having some new thing to level up. But if it's only paid, then yeah, that sucks. Agreed. It's the gameplay thing that it introduces that I like. I like a season pass when the season... Yeah, that's the Sea of Thieves one, right? By the end of the season pass, if you don't pay for it, you've unlocked enough of the currency in the game to pretty much pay for the season pass, or at least half of it, right? Does Dead by Daylight do it as well? Sea of Thieves does it to a small degree. Mina, welcome to the stream. Just making myself a repair tool. Sea of Thieves is... Yeah, it gives you a lot of the actual currency that you pay real money for. Right, so with my new repair tool, can I not just repair this? I thought I'd be able to... Oh, I can. Amazing. Alright, I'll tell you what we'll do then. Well, today I'm going to go and maybe repair that machine under the hedge. Or do I do that first job? I could do that first job and then we'll look into the new recipe mat. So then I can plan whether or not I want to do that heist thing. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. I suppose I just set off, because I'll be over there and back in no time at all. I'll do it. It allows the industry to just gate content in a way that doesn't benefit anyone. I suppose the problem there is that it's quite fun. The good stuff is on the free lane and it refunds itself if you want to support them. Yeah. You can also pay for 2 seasons for free and buy the 3rd with the free stuff you earn from that. Yeah. The reason I like season passes in the 2 examples that I have, Fall Guys and Sea of Thieves, is because of the gameplay that it introduces. I don't know if there are any others that are bad. I don't mind season passes as concepts. It's how companies utilise it that ruins it every time. Cheeky, you're right, yeah. I suppose inherently they aren't bad because I've had a lot of enjoyment out of them. In fact, the current season in Sea of Thieves, the actual levelling up season pass thing, I kind of wish it was longer and more, and I wish the levels were longer and took more to go between. I think I might be converted by it. If I just set off in my fucking swimming gear. Excellent. I can't go back now. Just feels like it's normalised the idea of a standard edition being essentially a partial or arguably unfinished product. I don't... Yeah. But isn't that the standard now anyway? Is it the season pass that's done that, or is it the general attempt at releasing unfinished products? It's just free. There's no premium option on the season pass. I don't feel like Fall Guys or Sea of Thieves again, I am only going to speak to my experience because I'm sure you lot have played a lot more season passes than I have. But I always feel like Fall Guys and Sea of Thieves, in both those examples, weren't a negative before the seasons came in. They weren't missing anything. Talking like you would get a finished game anyway, that's true. Yeah, I don't see the correlation. Double dipping. So here's the thing. I think Fall Guys and Sea of Thieves are the perfect example of the seasons releasing with enormous chunks of content, and the only thing you pay for are cosmetics. You don't pay for the content. I suppose I lack the context because the two I've played are very, very, very positive examples of it, right? Whereas if there was a new season and you had to buy it to play the new stuff, then that is double dipping. That's bad. Yeah, I'm with you there. Is there any games that do it like that? Mazak, welcome to the stream. Oh, sorry, wait. Oh, not this guy again. Mazak, welcome to the stream. This is me almost reacting positively. Mazak, how are we? Welcome to the stream. Does Destiny 2 do that, right? So it gates content behind. I almost said hello with a smile on your face. You find me heading over here to just repair this thing in my swimming gear for some reason, and then I'm going to go back and we're going to work on getting to the trash can today. I can repair this thing. So these, I assume, it's a bit like 7 days. I think what I need to do for these is build a base around it, because then it puts like a 2 or 3 minute timer up, and then I have to fight whatever attacks it. I wonder if I do that today. Now I've realised how to fix it, and I don't know what I get out. I assume I get like a massive chunk of science out of it, but that's not today's job. I just wanted to test that thing. You almost said hello with a smile on your face. Good thing the only thing wrong with it was a loose nut, I know, right? And I just fixed my crafting table made out of grass with the same principle. So it's all gone down the free-to-play plus season pass thing, right? Ooh. Yeah, it does, Gwynblade. Yeah, that's what I've just been talking about. Every season, so every major content drop comes in what's called a season, and there is a battle pass. So there's a system that levels up between 1 and 100. When you get to 100, you've unlocked a whole slew along the way of new cosmetics and mainly just new cosmetics, but you also get the actual real money currency in big bursts as well along the way. And it's free, completely free, unless you pay, and then you get the premium unlocks alongside the free ones. So nothing is gated behind that purchase, other than a few extra cosmetics. You play for every season's content in Destiny 2. You pay separately for raids and dungeons as well. They quadrupled it, their players. Bungie of all people. Not hating on them necessarily, Mazet. I think a lot of us don't really have the necessary experience to know whether or not we dislike them. The crew has a motor pass. You can play it for free, but all the shit you would actually want is behind the paid option. That's a bad example of it, yeah. Yeah, the good stuff is definitely free. Yeah, you get whale cosmetics, yeah. But you also get a massive chunk of the in-game currency. And like Razor says, if you can play 2 back-to-back... So, if you play 2 seasons, you earn enough of the real-world currency by levelling up those 2 to actually buy the premium 3rd one. Does that make sense? But I don't think... Sea of Thieves is such a good example, it's almost not a very good example to use in discussions like this, because it's a bit of an anomaly in that sense. Hey, there's some clay here. I'll just scoop that up while we're about. How about we hit on the pre-order this game and get 20 levels of the season passes? They're fucking shite. It depends on the offer. It depends on the quality of the season pass to me. Yeah, you just get... The trouble is in Sea of Thieves, there's a certain amount of disrespect that comes with seeing somebody using one of those paid cosmetics a little bit. Since it's a game based on cosmetics, the cosmetics you care about are not in the shop. The whale ones are usually just... Yeah, they are. They're goofy and they're not something people wear long term, right? Because the good thing about Sea of Thieves, which is a cosmetics-based sort of system, it isn't, but if you want to engage in it, it has a good cosmetics-based system, is that the cosmetics that have respect in the game are the ones that are tough to earn. Like, you can pay you can, but imagine if there was a $100 cosmetic. The person who paid that's not going to be nearly as respected as the one that's locked behind some insane challenge or some skill barrier or whatever. Rocket League, get the premium season pass to unlock blueprints you have to pay to unlock. Blueprints in Rocket League? Becomes the norm for a season pass to be sold by another name, for single-player games to be a DLC/expansion catch-all. Yeah, I think it's one of them things where you can't... I don't think... to completely turn your back on the idea of a season pass or a battle pass is to throw the baby out with the bathwater. What you've got to do is you've got to jump down the throats of bad actors in that. Same with most things, right? Because there are really good examples of it. In the Crew 2 as well, you get from the pass at times are way better than anything in the game, so it essentially turns the summit and the rest of PvP kind of pay to win. That's where it becomes a problem, yeah. Absolutely. Bybit, welcome to the stream, if I didn't say so before. I've often been playing games which are free, since it's very different from what the games I like. And I hate paying and figuring out I don't like it. Happened quite often when I was younger. So I like that I can at least play some of the game before paying now. I think... Yeah, this is like a difficult situation we found ourselves in. Post-demos going away. Like, losing demos is a weird... It has put us in a weird position now, but I suppose Game Pass is the answer, right? I know it's a tenner a month or whatever it is, and that's not something everybody can justify, but at least on Game Pass you can just download and play as much as you want until you decided you don't like it, and then you're not out of pocket, right? Not nearly as respected as someone who has DA sales, yeah, I heard you. I mean, that's one that doesn't fit in either category, right? Ubisoft is a good example. Kitten, welcome to the stream. Blueprints of skins. Oh, last time I played Rocket League, I saw on the Battle Pass there was a blueprint of a car, so I had to get the premium Battle Pass. To unlock a blueprint for a car, I had to buy the currency to activate to get the car. So you had to get the premium Battle Pass and then pay on top to get the car you want. All of Riot games hit Game Pass. But what games do Riot have outside of the obvious? I guess that means their upcoming MMO in like 2086 or whatever that comes out is coming on. Like that era Game Pass just annoyed me when they removed the cheaper option. I think the cheaper option was just it was like it was an offer they had for a year or something, wasn't it, to get it up and running, I think. But yeah, I know what you mean. Battle Pass, then earn the blueprint, then pay for the points to unlock the blueprint. Fuck, that's an extra layer more scummy than what I thought you were saying. Right, let me just tinker with my to-do list. So I can get rid of that, because I've just gone and checked that. Then I need to... I tell you what, I'm going to do it. I'm going to defend that thing under there. I don't know how this works, but I'm going to go over there and try that again, because that looks interesting. Most games that have a season pass that I play, the passes are actually just a DLC season pass. Basically a prepaid, bit cheaper DLCs. I guess racing games work slightly different to others, though, don't they? Because they've got a lot of unlocks that change gameplay quite significantly. Yeah, look at all this, look. This is the embiggening cocktail that I... This cocktail fuels the embiggening cell attached. So this is what I eventually need to make to stick into the spacer to make myself big again eventually. And I've got 2 of the things I need already. I can't get gum nuggets because I can't get a tier 3 fucking shovel. And then 2 unknown ingredients. Bug rubber I can make. Don't know if I've ever had bug rubber before. Mushroom brick. Guess I need the oven for that. Made everything else, right? What does bug rubber do? A handcrafted sludge of sap and carefully milked acid gland that hardens a rubber material surely unlocks a whole bunch of crafting options. Let me just go over to the science station thing and I'll just test this out. See what it unlocks me. It's one of the reasons you stopped playing Rocket League. What, because the skin system was winding you up? Yeah, I get it, baby. Not a season pass, it's a DLC pass. Needs another name because Assassin's Creed doesn't have seasons. Yeah, exactly. Looks like League of Legends and... Oh, Valorant, of course. I forgot Valorant was the other game. A premium version on Game Pass. I don't know how it works. I guess it has the Microsoft friend network support and all that sort of stuff, so it was worth doing. Fancy him buying Riot, though. Or getting access to Riot games. Hot take, fuck Ubisoft as a whole. Right, search me up. I got nothing for it, but 30 raw science. Amazing. Bug rubber. Don't you all love it? Worthless. Roger that. Back in the day before the move to Epic, you could buy and trade skins using websites, etc. on Rocket League. If I had a titanium white 20XX, which is a print for your car, which was really expensive if I sold it. When Rocket League went free to play, the toxicity went through the roof. That was the main reason. But the fact it went free to play only to basically have to pay for anything you want on the game that isn't stock pissed me off. 50 to 60 keys, a key being $4.99. Jesus. Considering I came in at the start when they were... Oh yeah, the crates. Were the crates in at the start? I don't remember how you unlocked stuff on launch, because I was there for the launch of that game. The move to Epic made it so the trading was impossible. You could only unlock and get skins from randomly getting blueprints, or buying them from the new added store, and then buying currency to unlock the blueprint you just bought. That's garbage. Alright, I fully agree. Alright. That was worthless. I kind of just wasted a bit of time there. So I guess what I'm going to do now is get prepared to go to the hedge, and I'm going to fight. I'm going to try and defend that thing and see what it does. I'm going to go and get some water and fill my canteen, then I'll go over. Ran over. Well, Kieran, welcome to the stream. You made your first zip line last night. It took hours. What, of lining it up and messing about, Alkirion, or more? Farming the spider silk. Brought that in about a year after. I was going to say that's probably why I don't remember it. If you can buy in-game stuff for real money, it should be legal to sell it. It should be legal to sell it for... If you could buy in-game stuff for real money, it should be legal to sell it for real money. Yeah, I've not thought of that before, but I suppose it's true. But then could you say that about digital games and stuff online? If you can buy them, should you be able to sell them on? Yeah, you bought kit. Where's all the water, by the way? I need to find water and I can't see any. I'll go get it from under the log. There's a log near the oak tree. I'll grab whatever water I need now. I'm here to fill my canteen and get some food and stuff. Bought keys and open crates, which is why most of you sold skins on the marketplace. Oh, yeah, I was long out by the time that stuff came in. I'm trying to think now whether there actually was skins in Rocket League when I first started. I think one of the last things I remember was the Halo Warthog coming in and thinking that was pretty cool. Otherwise, it's just a way of siphoning cash off the customer and a one-sided economy. Yeah. Software licensing is different in that sense. But I'm just trying to think whether or not that would should also be applied. If you bought it, you own it, right? It's yours. If you want to sell it, you should be able to. Just because software licensing works in a different way, though, I think the same logic could probably apply if you wanted to resell the thing you owned, but then you obviously didn't. The contract that you signed didn't, but I'm starting to wonder whether or not that should be a thing. It's the old thing about Steam, right? If you're paying such a high amount of money to own a game instead of just play it, then you should be able to resell it instead of just have it be deleted when Steam goes anywhere, which I suppose it will eventually. The player base could cash out. Companies like Ubisoft couldn't just milk the sort of idiots that fire money at them. Yeah. You bought the right. Yeah, you buy the right to play. I suppose. You see that puts me off buying games even more, Mina, because because with Game Pass, all you're doing is buying the right to play it, right? But if there's 300 games, I know I'm not going to play them all in a month, but if there's 300 games on Game Pass, I've paid a 300th of £10 to play this game this month, essentially. Because you have to add the value of everything else you get, right? So let's say this is a 300th of whatever. That's pennies, not even pennies. Whereas if you was to buy a game, and all I get for that is the right to play it, not to own it. Whereas if I go and buy a new game on Steam for £50, all I have bought is the right to play it, and I've only got access to that one game, and I don't even own the fucking thing. You don't own the games either way, right? So you might as well pay for access to 300 than pay for access to one. You pay to unlock the default and in Rocket League, yeah. You can sell your own game, that's fine. It's illegal to download one, copy them, and then sell the copies. Yeah, but we're talking about digital games, Mazza. You can't sell Steam games. You can't sell Epic games. You can't sell whatever you've bought off any of these stores. You're paying for access to a product, not the product, yeah. Otherwise, how could they kick you from it if you cheat? I get it, a good point, yeah. Kick you from the service. I'm talking within the rules, of course. There's always ways to do that kind of thing. Sell your fucking Steam account and that sort of daft stuff. Right. So, am I prepared now? I've got full water, full food. I've got plenty of heals. I've got... My shield is repaired, my axe, my chopper. So, it's lava that's going to be fighting me on this. So what do I want to set up here? Owning the Art of the Blade, your keen mind knows exactly where to slice enemies to reduce their effectiveness. Sword attacks lower the damage enemies deal. Take off the mermaid one, I'll put that one on. What else is there? Energy capacity. Like an insatiable lumberjack, you become a living lawnmower. Nope. Rock cracker, nope. Annihilator, nope. Juicy. Like a true bookworm, you can resist a wall of text. An encyclopedic knowledge of beverage ingredients enriches you. So that's stamina. Fresh defense. Shells activate a freshness layer to combat the sting of all that stinks and burns. Oh, so maybe I put fresh defense on, and then fresh defense keeps me safe in the sandpit. The fungus of the haze has seeped into your tiny being, lending its power to unarmed attacks. So I'm going to go with more health, parry master, and sword master. Right, let's go defend this thing. I like the idea of this. I've got to kill a bunch of lava, I believe. So let's sleep. Oh shit! Did I just sleep at? I'm going to wake up at like 4 a.m. That was a mistake. Oh no, 6 a.m. That works. We're at a point where actual working physical copies are incredibly rare. Yeah. As much as we all said, oh, but I like physical copies. Again.
It's no lemon crime,
The world moved on while we were saying that, right? And it didn't look back. Shake, welcome to the stream. Good afternoon. I think the thing stopping you selling a digital copy is the platform you bought it from. Yes, Mazak, yeah, that's what we're discussing. The rules on the platform. You can't resell a Steam game because it's not in the contract you signed when you paid the money. You never own a digital copy, so you can't sell it. Thinking about it, it's just the language that's wrong. There's no such thing as a digital copy, just access. Yes, precisely, yeah. So if you're only getting access, you might as well go with the one that gives you access to a fuckload of games instead of just one.
Rub time.
There's no such thing to sell, precisely. Because you don't have anything to sell, right? I think that's what we're pretty much come to. Yeah, you could only sell your account, which I'm sure is probably against Steam's terms of service, right? Yeah, exactly, Mazda, yeah. Right, I'm heading out now. There is a machine under the hedge that I've been investigating for a while. It spawns a whole bunch of lava. And the lava attack it, and I think I have to defend it, but I don't know what happens when I defend it, so I suppose we go and do it. When's terms of service ever stopped anyone? There are always ways around all terms of service, as there are all laws, and there are all social and moral systems. I fully acknowledge that. But what I'm saying is there is no official way to do it. Because that's where the conversation's interesting, right? There's no system to prevent it, but it is against terms of service, yeah. Some people have valuable accounts at this point, though. That's true, Mina, which is more of a pity when that goes away. Because it can't be around forever, right? As much as Valve can promise it will be. And Sony and Microsoft and Nintendo and all of that sort of stuff. You'd make a pretty penny if you sold your League account, yeah. The amount of money Towns has poured into League is silly. League of Legends, yeah. It's a good example of buyer beware, yeah. What's the quote we all laughed at? You will own nothing and you will be happy. I don't know who said that. I checked it and it made me feel ill for a fucking free game. I think you mean buyer beware. Buyer beware just bought a club in this country somewhere. Yeah, I've thought of all the games I have on Steam. Can only have a few downloaded at a time due to space on the gaming machine. Thinking about downloading them all to an external drive, that way I could play them offline if Steam ever went away. I wonder if you could. Would it allow you to play them offline? Alkarion, it might not. It makes you sick to see that you can check the League website to see how much you've spent, I bet. Yeah, I think if Steam... Yeah, like Gwendolyn says, if Steam goes away, you probably won't be able to play. You can play them offline, Razor, but I think it's for like a week or something like that. Isn't there like a... Yeah, like Gwendolyn says, it's not forever. You only have access to them offline, but then every now and again the DMC... Not DMC, the DRM setup means you have to log in to verify that, etc., etc. Isn't all the League stuff going to be free on Game Pass soon? Yeah, that's what actually had us start talking about it, shit, yeah. The DLC and microtransaction stuff is going to be free on Game Pass. They've got a new agreement. It's the YMCA, yeah, you're right. Steam is its own, your DRM. So I said DMCA and you said DLC and we both got it wrong. A lot of Steam games nowadays just use Steam as a middleman. Stuff like Final Fantasy Online, etc. Yes, those are true. Didn't know Steam Offline was only for a limited time. It is, I believe it is. I think the idea is that you have to keep checking in. So that, I suppose, because if Gwynblade and he could just come round here, install all of his games on my computer, and then I disconnect my computer, he goes home, and I just play all of his shit forever. So Steam has a system where probably after like 10 hours it says, just log in just to confirm that this is connected to the right account. Then it goes away. I think if you have the file in your drive, you can bypass the API with different... Again, Razor, we're not talking about what you can do. We're talking about what the system is set up to allow. Because that's the interesting bit, right? But this is the whole thing. The vast majority of people just don't understand the software licensing model they've been throwing money at for the last 50 years. Especially in this case, because we've moved from a physical model to this. At least Netflix made it easier to understand with film and TV, but with gaming, we're all relatively new to the idea that our Steam libraries are going to go away one day. You can kitten, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. The systems are set up, but it's not like we're talking about if the thing goes away. Yeah, you could. Sorry, yeah, I accidentally led us down the wrong alley there, but yes, you can. You can if Steam goes away, the system that is in place to stop me and Gwynblade doing that would stop Alkarion from playing his games offline after Steam goes away. Like, they have those things in place. Right. I think... What are lava weak against? Again, I aren't talking like I've got any knowledge of this stuff. It's all speculation, right? Not an ant lion. Where's the lava? Oh, there. Chopping. So if I use my axe and my shield... Let me just have a drink first. I need to defend this from the lava that show up. I don't know what I get from this. I've only found it recently. If people had their stream libraries as physical copies, they'd have sold most of it by now. Or for Music Magpie money just to be rid of it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the whole idea of, I've got this big backlog of Steam library that I've never played that we all keep talking about would just translate immediately into your wallet, right? They'll go to My Thunder Garage, yeah, exactly. Even the solitaire game on my computer has to be online to play it. I get it mostly run by ads, but it's their own games they have. I feel like they could at least have the possibility to play it offline. Solitaire, yeah. Everything, it's just extra money, right? I actually prefer not having physical copies, purely because having them digitally, allowing them to just download any hardware, will allow me to play games that I forget about. Exactly. So you're a man of culture. Alright. Boys and girls, wish me luck. I'm going to... This is called a mixer. When I initiated it last time, I got absolutely surged on by a load of lava, so I'm going to try and defend it and see what this thing does. There's no spiders or anything around. There's no danger whatsoever. Rather than the stack of disc side of my desk underneath the window that just collects scratches and eventually sold by my mum in a car boot. That's the reality for 99% of people, yeah. There are benefits, but it can't be there forever. Alright. Seth, welcome to the stream. I just saw you said that, so just in case that's something that might help me, as per the chat rules you just read, I'm just going to make sure not to read it. Right. So look.
They're coming!
Here they come. They're not coming from another way, so they are coming from this direction. I need that bar to go up, but I don't know what it means. That is not a lot of damage. Alright, that's bullshit. Stop fucking attacking. Look, there's a health bar for it as well. Stamina! Stamina! Ow. Fuck this difficulty, honestly. Alright, the others are stuck here, which is not really a fair fight, so let me just make sure. They aren't attacking the mixer, are they? Fuck. Ow. God, I don't take much damage from lava now in this armor. That's different. That's different. You stay there. Hey, 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 hey. Okay, this thing's on half health already. How the fuck? It's nearly dead. It's already nearly dead and I can't take aggro off the orb weavers.
Larva here. Time to harvest.
Well, that went well.
Didn't it just? I thought if I was just fighting lava, that'd be fine. I wonder how I do this then. I wonder if I have to build around it, maybe. Them orb weavers fucked it up. Seth, welcome to the stream. Yeah, just in case that was a hint or a tip, I ain't allowed to take it. I'm supposed to be... everybody's challenged me to play it blind. So that's the position I find myself in. But I appreciate it if it was help. You know, I think my Steam game collection... I think of my Steam game collection like My Summer Car. You have full intentions to play them, but like Stubbler, will you ever get around to getting that car built? Probably not. Are you accusing me of dying? Do I focus this thing? I've named the stream today after the fact that we're going to the Black Ant Lab for the first time. But I kind of want to know what these things do. I didn't do a prediction, Mina. No, I didn't. Mazak, thank you for the bits. They did not like your little gadget. I wonder if I just keep repairing it. That's not a bad shout, actually, Alkirio. I wonder if I can repair it while it's live. Let's investigate. Yeah, Seth, I appreciate that, but like I say, I know it comes from a good place, but I ain't allowed to accept any help, so I just made sure not to read just in case. Them spiders were angry about that. I wonder what it does. Surely it unlocks some stuff, right? That's raw science in the top of it. Just curious, when did people make their Steam accounts? Mine was quite late, actually. Like, very late. I think mine was about 2011 or 2012 or something like that. Although we were using Steam in, like, 2001 or 2 or whatever. Right? But as far as making accounts to purchase things, my, like, your Loudness account, for example. I didn't know Streamer had a stage name. Sir Mixer Overdrive. That's not a stage name, Chaz. You just doxed me. Chaz, welcome to the stream. It blows up and kills me. What emote is that? Made mine in 2006 when I bought CSS from... Yeah. I didn't make... We were using it to install Half-Life 2, obviously. So was that 2004? But as far as actually making this account, it was quite late. But I bang on about this a lot, but... Shall I actually... Shall I 7 it? I'm focusing this today, ladies and gentlemen. I'm getting this done, whatever it is. I suppose I need to just build up loads and loads of walls around it, right? Turns out an account before 2008 adds £250 value to your Steam account if you were to sell it. Fuck. Why? I guess is the next question. Alright, I'm just going to see if I can build some... I tell you what, I'm going to go back to it and see if I can sort of work out some stuff. Some walls and some system. I suppose I have to build a base around it, at least to defend it. Maybe some spikes and stuff. On your profile, you'll have a badge. But people pay a lot of money for stupid shit. Made your first one in 2012 and lost access to it, so lost all the games. Only had 4 or so. Made the current one about 3 years ago. Well, I just checked and immediately feel old. So where do you check? Actually, I can't be asked to open Steam. 20th of May 2006. So... I wonder if I make a load of these palisade curved not gates, but walls, and just make, like, loads of rings around the outside of this thing. Because I want to know what this is. There we go. January 2011 for me, but I'm pretty sure another Steam account. Yeah, that's what I was just saying, Gunblade. We were definitely using it before that, right? So if I, like, cover the whole thing, but then how am I going to get around and out of it? Where do you see your account creation? I couldn't find it. Badges in your profile, apparently, Alkira. Do I just go to normal walls here and then... No, not that. Next material. Yeah. Is that what I wanted? I suppose. 2009 for cheeky. This is going to be ugly, but it might serve the purpose. This is super fucking ugly. Eric!
Cheese.
Yeah, what's that? Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right.
Cheese easiest sach cheese s. Cheese cheese.
I'm hearing a lot of talking, but I'm not seeing any evidence, Eric. Go on. This is going to look terrible, but it might just give me enough time to aggro the orb weavers before this phase, right? I'm defending this thing. I need to defend it against 2 orb weavers and a bunch of lava. That's today's mission. I fucked off the other thing. Eric, welcome to the stream. How are we? Thank you for the gear bits and the sad bits. Your Loudness was made on the 19th of April 2011. Thank you, Mazak. Year of service or something. Reminds me of how I couldn't Could have sold my PS4 for $500 during the PT demo. Oh yeah, the PT demo. My phone's still got Flappy Bird on it, but it's not accessible anymore, annoyingly. Remember when iPhone... Yeah, there he is. Remember when iPhones with Flappy Bird sold for $1,000 or some stupid shit? Mine still got it on. But you can't access it now. When you click it, it doesn't open. Pretty sure my profile coincided with the first PC I bought myself and the release of Half-Life 2 too, yeah. So 2004. When it was just that little annoying green thing. My money is on mine and Stubbler's accounts being created for Portal 2. Absolutely bang on, Gwynblade, yeah. I think. Or I was listening to a podcast at the time that were talking about... Do you know what they were talking about? They were talking about the PC actually being viable for playing games on again. And the entire world went, the PC? What, that machine that's just for WoW and CS 1.6? Not likely. Bought the Valve. Yeah, them collections back in the day were well good. Yeah, but EverQuest was on the decline, Mazak. It was mainly only the two popular games were Counter-Strike 1.6 and fucking WoW. EverQuest was behind us. And then the odd weird, like, RTS game here and there. A bit of Age of Empires sprinkled in. And Second Life. May 14th, 2012. And it was after I fractured my ankle in April 12 and was laid up for a couple of months. So you got yourself a Steam account and some stuff to do. I'm off to go and get my ant armor, by the way. StarCraft. Yeah, but these are all way before 2000, Mazza. Well, not way before 2000, you know what I mean? But, like, they came and went, but for the most part, people were just playing the odd MMO and that, right? I'm not saying that there weren't any other games, but... Second Life, Half-Life. Half-Life when? One Life. We're playing One Life as we speak. EverQuest is free on Steam. Is it really? Logged into my old account and I was still there with all your characters. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. I had an older account but didn't use it for a while. It was hacked and banned and I couldn't recover it. That's how it usually went, right? Yeah, I remember the podcast saying, like, yeah, you can actually play real games on the PC now. And what they meant by that was, like, Call of Duty and fucking Forza and all of that sort of stuff. It was there, but console gaming and it were distant cousins, 100%, yeah. StarCraft was 98, precisely. Tibia, exactly. Southland Might Love, welcome to the stream, I didn't see you there. Haven't heard about Second Life in ages, I'll stretch by a bit, I will. Just checked mine and it was 16th of September 2006. First game was Half-Life 2 Game of the Year edition, right? Same for all of us. I remember buying a physical copy at PC World. That's another thing, Seth, as well. This is the most damning indictment of PC gaming. Back in the physical era, we're talking about 2009, 10, when the 360 and the PS3 were just everything. Even Nintendo couldn't keep up with the Wii U or whatever it was around that time. Or the Wii, I suppose. There used to be enormous purple and green aisles of games, right, at PC Worlds or wherever you bought games. And then there was always a little stand on the end, and it was PC, and it had a little... Fuck me, I thought it was a wolf spider. And there was like it had a little black background, and it had PC, or personal computer written on in white, sorry. And all it had on it was like a really old copy of Age of Empires, and then a load of educational games. And that was the PC market for a decade, until Steam came around. It's hard to imagine just how much on its fucking knees the PC market was in comparison. Walking to local game and people were swapping the PS3 and Xbox 360 areas and there was one shelf. But yeah, and it was barely even a full shelf, right? The PC revival is amazing.
Don't forget The Sims 2.
And The Sims 2 as well, yeah, you're right. I actually think it might be because... I think Sony and Microsoft might be more to blame than you think. Because they took, 8 years between the 360 and PS3 and their follow-ups? And the technology moved on so fast in that gap that the PC, slowly creeping up, overtook it and became the most powerful option. It was aimed at adults and enthusiasts, precisely, yeah. But to be honest, the PC game shelf still looks like exactly so. Almost entirely because... Well, that's more because Physical died, right? Just found mine. Created May 19th, 2010. The only game I had was Portal because I got it for free. Never played it Never played it 2 years ago. What, so you played it for the first time 2 years ago? That's not bad to have one of the best games ever made sat ready and waiting for you. Yeah. And now here we are. Here I am with Microsoft pushing pretty much their entire platform onto PC. And not only that, Microsoft's PC platform has all, as of when Last of Us comes out, all of the major PlayStation exclusives on it as well. That's how dominant the PC is. That even Sony are willing to hand over all of their exclusives. Yeah, Portal's one of the best games ever made. Portal 2 is even better. Portal 2 Co-op was something I genuinely didn't think I wanted, but it was fucking brilliant, yeah. Hot cocoa for Sothan this morning. Right, I'm grabbing my ant armor. What I'm doing, have I got it on? What I'm doing today is I'm going to head over and we're going to build an enormous wall around a specific thing. I'm going to try and defend it. Hot cocoa is a GTA mod, yeah. What a weird thing. I didn't mean to eat that. That was not supposed to be eaten. No, that was a waste. I had a hot cocoa the other day with Baileys and whipped cream. They're the name of Kitten, the other two people in Kitten's open relationship. Oh, your friends have weird names. Gwynblood went a bit cleaner with it. Right, I'm gonna take the necessaries to make a bedroll over with me, which is Bailey's alcohol. Whenever I hear it, I usually associate it with something alcoholic. It is so then, yes. Is it a liqueur? Is that how you say it? 3 clover leaves and 2 sprigs. Irish cream, like Kahlua. Is it a liqueur? I don't know what that word means. Just mixing hot chocolate powder with a little bit of warm milk at the bottom of the mug before you top it up, a unanimous thing. A little bit of warm milk. I think you can make most hot chocolate in a million ways, right? You either make it with water, or you make it with milk, or you put a little bit of frothed milk in, and it's one of them things where everybody thinks their tactic is the way. Is Bailey's coffee flavour? I'm learning so much about Bailey's that I never expected to learn. Is it not? I don't know what Irish cream is, Kin. That's what I was asking. What's Irish cream then, I suppose? Would answer all of my questions. I've got sprigs. Is Kahlua... Oh, Mina's asking if Kalua's coffee flavour. Oh, that's how you stupid British people spell colour, Stubbler. Oh, Kahlua is coffee liqueur. You're all making me say dumb words. You know I've got a very primitive speech. So it just pairs really well with coffee, I see. It's coffee liqueur. Right, I'm kind of just stalling until... Not Joseph. Wait, I think they're like gold cards then. But what did he do? What did he get me? Don't answer, of course, sorry. I keep saying that. Look. Sometimes I kill one of these things and you get like a... Oh, and it goes gold. I don't know what that means. Is there an achievement, maybe, or something, to kill so many that you end up with a... Don't answer that. I've no idea what Irish cream is, technically. All I know is I like it, but only in small doses. Kahlua reminds me, used to make Dirty Girl Scouts. It's a shot, you pervs. It's a shot, you perverts, in case you're thinking of something else. Dirty Girl Scouts. Right, what time is it? Oh, it's only 7 PM. But I'm making a bedroll when I get over there, aren't I? So let's go back. I hit New World right now. I hit the world right now. I'm in bed. I'm ill in bed watching the fucking Doomhaus while my girlfriend is going to visit the kitten we're getting. Ha 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 ha. Get shit up. Mazak's double dipping in misery, and she's out there living her best life. A kitten, though. Roger that. My aunt used to make mudslides with it. When all the adults got drunk and went to bed, we'd all sneak out and drink their booze. Mudslides. I'll send you a cute fox video to cheer you up. Sarthan's evolving.
Irish cream is the spank from a paddy's prick.
Haha, yeah!
The spank. Oh, it was a mistake, was it? The spank. Fuck me, that was some strong language, Eric. I respect it, even if it was mistaken. White Russian with chocolate and mudslide. She's sending me videos of fucking cats warming her feet and our kitten sitting on her lap. Ooh. And you're watching this, of all things. Not COVID anymore, but I've got a chest infection. Mazak's going for an achievement where he chains every illness in the book. And if he can get to 10, he gets an achievement. Dougie, welcome to the stream. Good morning. We're discussing Irish Willies, steam, and coffee liqueur. I'd also lick pictures of the kit. Right, just copy out what Mina wrote there and paste it in Discord, because we don't want that to go away. Wait, where's my helmet? Where's my light helmet?
Nice and safe.
Oh, when I leveled it up, it went off my hotbar. Okay. I'm going over here to sleep, and then I'm going to start work on this this setup. Could just ask her. I don't know. I stand by it. I'd also lick pictures of the kitten and an ice cream for all the hard work. Fuck this place. It can vary, but my version is Kahlua creme de menthe. Is that how you say that? Look. You mean Mazak's kitten. Do you know what Mina did right there? Deep breaths, everybody. Mina confused the cats and the kitten. Check Discord. Oh no, I've auto-walked. Oh shit. I'm checking Discord. Wait, what? I didn't expect that when you said check Discord. You used to type in kitten. Right, so this is the thing I need to defend in morning. So I'm going to put... I didn't expect what Thandia posted, that's what I was saying. Put this here. And then I'm going to... What time of night is it? About 10 PM. I'm going to set my spawn. And then I'm going to sleep to morning. And then we're going to start building work. I'm going to defend this thing. Put it this way. This looks like extra things, and I don't know what they're entirely there for, but I have to defend them all for some reason. If I was to say, press 1 to make sure I get all these done in the playthrough as well, you'd all press 1, right? I know you'll all do it, ironically otherwise, but I'm assuming everybody wants a nice beefy playthrough out of this. Denmark now have 23 ministers, including a prime minister and a vice prime minister from 3 parties over the middle. Anyone wants to let me live with them? 23 ministers, including a prime minister and a vice prime minister from 3 parties. What, so there was a coalition or something? Santa types it as kitten and it trips me up every time. Oh no, it's so thin.
What colour were Robin Hood's tights? Red. The earliest Robin Hood stories were ballads dating from the 15th century. In the longest and most
It's no
important of
lemon
these,
crime,
A
but
Jest of Robin
better than
Hood,
nothing.
Robin and his merry men wear a good mantle of scarlet and ray, a kind of striped bright red wrap. Hashtag Sotan steals his facts.
So, it's a bit like a Mandela effect thing where we would all obviously say green, but it is in fact red. So then, you've changed everything. That is actually quite interesting. Robin and his merry men wear a good mantle of scarlet and rye. Kind of stupid bright red wrap. Huh. Popular culture, they're green, but in the original they are very much red. Weird. It's a bit like C-3PO's leg. If I told you that C-3PO never... some people will know this, but those that don't. If I told you that C-3PO never, ever, has ever had 2 golden legs, would you believe? Not even once in anything has he had 2 gold legs. You wouldn't believe me, right? For those that don't know. Sothan, thank you for the big bits, however. Dougie, is the end game to this? There is a Dougie, yeah, I'm working towards it. So eventually, I'm trying to... The robot that's helping me, I'm trying to recover his memory, because he's struggling to remember what's gone wrong, so we can start to rebuild the machine that gets me back big again. And I'm currently working my way up to all the different labs and challenges that are about to face me on the way to helping him recover his memory and then eventually making myself big again. So with a bit of luck, there'll be a nice story ending to us. That's how it works. Yeah, they're more of a middle. Oh, they only technically call them the middle. Social Democrat abandoned their leftist ways long ago. It's 1 red and 2 blue parties. Weird. So they're a centre-right party with about 800 different governments. That's weird. And also, it sounds like a difficult environment to get anything done in, but I suppose the only way any country is ever going to get anything done ever is to try and find a way to compromise, and at least they're working in the same building, right? So then, if you was to go out there and find some fan fiction or some extended lore or something that had C-3PO in different coloured legs, it would reflect worse on you than it does on my statistic. There you go. I've turned it ad hom now, so if Sothan betrays my love for him, it'll backfire. Not in my colouring books, is it? About to say, I don't trust anything you ever say. Go Google it, everybody. Yeah, I'm just fucking crying at all the videos of this fucking cat. I'm not even listening to you. This is great. Hang on a minute. Mazak said he posted a picture of the cat. Oh! Ah! Look at Mazak's kitten that he's getting in Discord. Fuck. And also smile inside at the knowledge that Mazak's supposed to be out there with his girlfriend, ready to pick up said kitten. But instead, because he's ill, he's watching this shit. Got him. Scroll up in chat. I said something to you. I feel so neglected. Mazak likes kitten more than kitten. Can't blame him though, honestly. Extended fanfic, like a Lego C-3PO with 2 golden legs. That sounds like fan fiction to me, so then. I'm looking, Mina, I'm looking. Problem is also, as long as they agree that... 1 second. That took 8 weed stems. Is whatever's in this worth this? It better be. So shit. Problem is also, as long as they can... problem is also that as long as they agree, they can get it through. Whereas normally in Denmark, we have a government which has supporting parties and counts on their votes. So those 3 can now run their own show. So I suppose if they're all in the same unit now, yeah, they don't have to go through the necessary process to have a consensus on something, right? Because they're all working in the same office. Is that what you mean? Which means that the parties outside of that group have very little chance of affecting anything. I'd like to see a version of Robin Hood where he has the Midlands accent, exactly. Sounds like from Smethwick or something. So Sothan, that thing with the pink light in the middle, it has some resource, and whenever I turn the machine on to get the resource, it fights me. It attracts a load of enemies that immediately defend it, and I have to fight them. So I'm building like a protective wall against it so that hopefully it can do whatever it needs to do while I fight off the enemies. And then hopefully, whatever it does, it gets a chance to do it. Right, so then? It's just... It depends on... Oop, hang on. I want to call that cat Socks because he's got little brown feet. Makes it look like he's wearing socks. Hang on a minute. Do I have a mutation for this? Bear with me. What cracker is it? Annihilator. Juicy. I'm wondering if there's one that increases my carry capacity for this stuff. No. Fuck. Be nice if there was one. Maybe I'll unlock it in the future. If there is one, don't tell me, of course. I'm going to call him Socks because he's got little brown feet. It makes it look like he's wearing socks. That's a mosquito. Run! Piss off! What the hell are you doing out here? Reload! Fucking missed him. Idiot. Okay, my blocking with this thing's a bit better than my blocking with most other things. Reload quicker! Good blocking. First, never watched Star Wars that accurately. 1 second. Got a few issues. First, never watched Star Wars that accurately. Second, I don't trust you. Third, I'm too lazy to Google. I'm nearly dead. I missed every single block. That was some of the worst grounded gameplay in history. Better. Better. Sadly, the kitten isn't being picked up today. I'm allowed to grab that cat and bring it home early January. My first cats were Timmy and Pound, so I want a Socks. I'll stick to my guns and call it Cat. Or at least sounds like he's actually from Nottingham. Ah, I did it again! That was so bad. What is wrong with me? Don't answer that. How are you not dead? I'm dead. Fuck! I got caught in the fucking respawn animation. Twat! At least I slept. Alright, let's go back. It's not too far. That, boys and girls, is a truck. We've got no prediction open today. I completely forgot. We'll do it tomorrow. Behold, Stubbler, your downfall.
Doomhaus chopped chicky giggle.
You wrote that about something ages ago, so then. And then I go and read it after I've died. Brilliant. Come on, Gwimble, do you know Kevin Costner did the best Robin Hood accent? Yeah, he just nails that Nottingham accent so perfectly. There's the prick still hovering around my corpse as well. Cheeky, thank you for the bits. I'm wearing this red ant armour as well, which is not ideal. Maybe not the worst grounded gameplay in history. No, that was right there. The fucking must... Where's my bag? Where's my bag? Oh, fuck, it's on the log.
Fun fact, Luke and Owen were about to butt that shitty red droid instead of R2-D2.
Bear with me, Eric, and your interesting Star Wars facts. Okay, this is better, this is better.
Ah, yeah. I love this backpack.
Ah! That hurt a lot. Okay, it's nearly dead, it's nearly dead. Just relax, just relax. That's bad. I don't know, Sothan. I made a terrible decision. I'm somewhat glad there's not a fucking prediction up today. Cheeky, thank you for the bits.
I happen to get filled with joy when autocorrect ruins my bits. You got pwned.
I forgot about pwned. Luke and Owen were about to buy that shitty red droid instead of R2-D2. They were as well. My favourite, because of nostalgia, my favourite Robin Hood movie. And it has nothing to do with Robin Hood. Alan Rickman made that movie great. Quote one of his lines from that all the time. Is it the cat's in the kitten? Right, Trim, will you scare off that mosquito for me, please? He's dropped a feather in my path. Fucking hell. Team 2 would be in the money today. I know everybody should have reminded me to do the fucking prediction. Do you know what? I'm gonna melee the prick. Yes. Still do it to bump it up to 5 or 7. Nah, I think we missed it, right? My fucking aphid meat spoiled, which I was going to cut before this prick stopped me. Whose idea was it to play it on this fucking difficulty? Trouble is, he's fighting it here with a sword and shield. Means it's got enough space to back away, so I have to do it with the crossbow. I've just got to be good at the game. Will Stubbler ever get one thing ticked off his list today? Combat in this game is so beefy, especially on this stupid difficulty. We nearly did. Oh wait, you meant the mosquito. No, what did you fire for? Oh God! Right, don't read chat. It's full of bad people. One's block, one's block, one's block. Apart from now. See? It died way more than I did. I'm not dead, as you can see by me walking around. Therefore, kiss my ass. Fuck that thing. 2 deaths to a single mosquito. Are you the skeeter? Are you or the skeeter armoured? It sounds metallic. Me, that's me blocking with the back of the crossbow, Dougie. Right, where was my big stack of shite? I had a stack of shite somewhere at one point. Eric, thank you for the bits, by the way. Cheeky, thank you for the bits. Will Stubbler get one thing of his to-do list done today? I'd like to try, but the mosquitoes have apparently said no. Where was the... Oh, it's there. Okay, there's my stack of shite. You can't actually, Mazak. You might be able to, but there's not a lot. Let me have a look. So if I go into the crafting menu, I think I can go into here and then go to... What's it? Mosquito beaks you can make... Oh, I can. Make a sword. I should as well.
Mosquito are dead.
A fast and deadly rapier that mimics the... Is that more than my current weapon? 1.1. It is. Oh, Mazak, you're right. That's a sword upgrade, and I'm leveling swords. Skeeter are dead. We're all dead. I died twice, the mosquito died once. I suppose I can't claim that much of a moral victory over the mosquito, seeing as I died as well. This is foolish. I shouldn't be making out of this stuff. I should make the new weapon. I'm going to cut his hat out with a spoon. Why a spoon, sir? Because it's dull, you twit. Is that what... That would hurt more. Is that Alan Rickman's quote? My dad wondered why I was such a creepy weirdo growing up. Are you blaming Alan Rickman for your own flaws? I respect it. It's a rapier. I thought it would be an EP. What's an EP? It's got like 4 tracks on its Stubbler and it saves on making a... You'll learn your dad's taste in movies for it. Dougie, thank you for the bits. Cheeky, Eric, thank you for the bits. This is going to be a real painful process, it turns out, because I don't know where I'm going to get weed stems for this. Stabby sword from fencing and shit. Elden Ring taught you that.
Then produced my rapier. Something old booze in a jar.
I love old booze in a jar. Eric and his Irish folk stocks. So this is where the orb weavers came from. So maybe if I build this out of the big stuff and then the weed stems around here will be a bit easier to manage. Booze in a jar. Stop learning. Have I crashed? Hello? Game? Oh no. Just tabbed me out for some reason. So, can I... I've got no meat to cook, have I? Fuck. Alright. I live out here now. I suppose we keep working on building this up, and if I can get that done, then technically I've done something on my to-do list. Eric, thank you for the bits. I don't know what it might... If it just gives me a big chunk of science, I suppose that is a plus. But it's a lot of work, and this feels like the early one. It might give me something amazing, I don't know, but I can't imagine it's going to. There's no more dandelion. Oh, there is a dandelion there.
Let's see what's around here.
I'll go grab that dandelion next, as long as I don't aggro 250 mosquitoes again. Because fuck that. It's damaged all my armour and stuff. The reason I've got this like shittier armour on is purely because it's... No, these drop stems as well, don't they? I forgot, you idiot. You idiot. Husky weeds, look. I was looking for dandelions, and I've completely forgot that. Look at... What's this for... Instead of the 5 that dandelions give you, what's this? I actually thought that would be more, I'm going to be honest. That was not very much at all. That was kind of a letdown. Thanks, game. I think it's a bit like moving its shadow bolts, I think. If ever I suggest that everybody should... if ever I say, look at this is well cool, it's always not going to be, somehow. That's what I was referring to before, for the record. That was cool. That was satisfying. That was a lot of shit. Can I grab you real quick? Yeah. Can I grab you as well? Oh, you... I forgot. You can't swim with a stack of crap in your hands. So that should be all 8, right? Yeah. There's got to be a mutation at some point that increases the amount of stuff you can carry. Surely. But how would I unlock that? Don't answer. Or confirm. Or deny. But that's just my theorising. How would you... Because it's kind of a learn-by-doing system in this game, where you have to do a whole bunch of blocking to unlock the block mutations, which give you, like, cool buffs and stuff. You have to do a load of sword work to unlock that as well. How would I do that from carrying? Because it doesn't feel like just carrying stuff is going to unlock anything like that. Have you tried just knowing the answer? Hey, I've got the answer to this. The streamer is obviously trying to come up with an interesting gameplay way of finding out the answer. What I'm going to do is just type it. Hello? Can I not?
Turns out a major new study recently found that humans eat more bananas than monkeys. It's true. I can't remember the last time I ate a monkey.
Thank you for the bit, Santa. Welcome to the stream. The answer is stream races. Thanks, kid. Fucking hell. I thought that was going to be a Santa fact then. I thought we was going to get some... But no. So what is this and why is it considered unsupported? Santa, how are we? I got distracted by a building project and held back. See, Eric laughed audibly around people. Have we got Pocket Eric today? Hey everybody, you are inside Eric's pocket right now. So why are the stem walls considered not supported if I put them here? What if I put one here, for example? Are you supported? It says unsupported. Why?
You can be smart, fast, lucky, or just wear some armor.
So I can't build on it because it's unsupported, despite the fact it's... Oh, because these aren't finished, are they? Okay. How much crude rope can I make?
Santa has an official pilot's license. In 1927, the US government officially issued Santa with a pilot's license.
That's adorable. Shit. Oh, to be not polarised politically, so you can just fuck about. Imagine. Say hi to the keys in the hull from said keys. Hello, Eric's pocket. Santa, thank you for the bits. So we have got a Santa fact as well. So the reason I couldn't do this is because craft a bunch of them. Because I need to actually finish these. There we go. So this should protect from the 2 orb weavers that show up. And then I can build the walls out from here. Which requires simply weed stems. There we go. Okay, so... But the trouble is if these things smash it, then... Can I not... Can I do that a bit more gradually? I suppose it has to be connected, right? And then I can just... Maybe make it a bit smaller? Like that? That works. It's less building.
Sorry, but I highly doubt Santa has the knowledge or manual dexter to pilot a 767 or Airstream jet. So ha.
Eric's over here just shitting on the real-life Father Christmas at this point. Unless you actually mean this Santa. Wait, did I... Can I not just...
Tastes
There we go.
good.
Making a horse tune to gank Dumb Alliance players. Nigel.
Everybody read Trim's bits. Just read it again. Just Trim, expert work. Fuck.
He may not be able to fly a jet, but Santa doesn't get enough credit for the amount he does in just one night. It's one thing to say he visits every boy and girl and leaves them gifts, but when you crunch the numbers, you start to realize what a staggering job that really is. There are roughly 2.1 billion children in the world, and an average of 2.5 children per household.
What a pervert.
That means he has to make 842 million stops on Christmas Eve, and 31 hours to do it, thanks to time zone differences. It's been calculated that to get to every house in that time period, his sleigh needs to move at 1,800 miles per second. Compare that to NASA's Juno spacecraft, often considered the fastest man-made object, which only reaches speeds of 40 miles per second.
I like the detail that went into. Fuck's sake. Santa, why do you hate poor kids? Because they're spoiled little cunts. But I'll go for the midstream break, I will. I'm a bit late. I've been distracted by this building process. Fuck's sake. Trim, welcome to the stream and thank you for the bits. Why are you ganking Alliance? Because they didn't help you, is that what it is?
How many penises does a European earwig have? 2. 1 for special occasions. The European or black earwig carries a spare one in case the first one
thinking.
snaps off, which happens quite a bit, apparently, as both penises are very brittle and relatively long. Often longer than the earwig itself.
Could all sit and think about penises snapping off for the midstream break, boys and girls. I hope you enjoy a time off from this shit. Fuck me. Trim, thank you for the bits. Santa, thank you for the bits. Eric, thank you for the bits. Sothan, thank you for the big bits. Or Santa uses magic to freeze or slow down time. It's much simpler that way. Yeah, that makes sense. Why didn't you think scientifically, Santa? That, ladies and gents, is why it's important to know there's the different theirs. Or Therese. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going for a quick midstream break. I shall be back on the other side. Everybody, no facts. No, it's nothing about horses. No spam. Just relax. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Anyone for penis brittle? Nah, too cheesy. I love horse spam, 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 I love horse spam. Shamrock 1. Hole. Sit on my lap, tell Peppa about it.
I'm back, I'm back. Trim, thank you for the spam. Shanknado, welcome to the stream as well. Thank you for the raid. How are we? I appreciate that. Was you playing Grounded by any chance? Eric, thank you for the bits. Trim, thank you for the bits. Mazak, thank you for the bits. Trim, you've ruined Eric's day. I was about to send him an extra mug for a good midstream break, and you've gone and fucked it for him. Oh, you was playing Castle Crashers. Did you? Good shit. Did you have a good stream? Thank you for the raid. Welcome, everybody. Right. I suppose I'm going to sleep the night, and then I just keep building. Where's my hat fell off? Have I broke the helmet? No, it's
Nice
there.
and safe.
Right, let's sleep. But first of all, boys and girls, everybody join me in following Sharknado. Thank you for the raid. So then says a cloudy lemonade. Kitten says tropical. I'm already thirsty. It's hard work, this, being out here and not really contributing to the playthrough. Because I got distracted with this thing. What am I doing?
It's no lemon crime, but...
We streamed yesterday, but it was too choppy. The game was too choppy. Eric says Pepsi, Mazak says cloudy lemonade, Dougie says lemonade, Trim says cream soda, Alkarion says Diet Coke, Kitten says tropical, Sothan says a cloudy lemonade. I need to eat, don't I? Sharknado says Mountain Dew. Oh yeah, if you come here, I need you. I need to eat, so I'm going to get some breakfast done, then I'm going to sort this out. How much time do I actually give to this? Because I'm probably going to waste some time. Imagine it's Mountain Dew. I'd gift everyone a sub. I've never had it. Which I guess is a bit of a hint, really.
Santa's had a wide range of colourful outfits over the years, green, brown, blue, and even tan, but it's only been since 1931 that he's known to wear primarily a red and white suit. It's all thanks to the Coca-Cola company,
Yes.
which used Santa in the early 30s to sell Coke products, and of course dressed him in the brand's trademark colours. It's been that way ever since, and Santa continues to be one of the centerpiece of Coke's holiday advertising campaign.
Just like a fruit pan.
It's mad, right? I think that, do you know what? No offence to you, Santa, of course, but that might actually be one of them facts, that we talk about sometimes. When you think Santa, you think Coke. Do you actually, kid? Or have I misread some sarcasm there? The answer was, ladies and gentlemen...
When Santa got stuck the chimney, he began to shout, "You girls and boys won't get any toys if you don't pull me out. My beard is black, there's soot in my sack, my nose is tickling too." When Santa got stuck up the chimney, achoo, achoo, achoo.
Thank you, Gwynblade, for the Santa facts. Thank you, Santa, for the Santa facts. And thank you both for the bits. It is tropical, ladies and gentlemen. Kitten, you are the winner. That was some terrible park hour by me there. I apologise. I'm mad to think that Pablo Escobar helped form modern Santa Claus. Christ.
Oh yeah, put it in my chimney, Santa Daddy.
That's trim, I'm assuming. Yeah, that was trim. I hate how well I know you people now. Is it a Mountain Dew? I can't walk into a casino and skip to the withdrawal, mate. We need answers. Alright, I was busy doing other things. Like, realising that I've chopped that thing down and now it's not landed here and all the stuff's despawned.
Santa's Claus. He's Colombian.
Santos. This all starting to make sense. Christ. I do, yeah, I grew up close to the Coke Museum in Georgia, so it's kind of just where my mind's always gone. Huh. Oh, he's here. Oh, good. Oh, good. Yeah. All right. I thought I was going to get screwed out of a load of building materials then, but it's fine. We're good. All right. I'm going to do 2 trips with all of this shit. I'm going to build this thing up, and I'm going to have an attempt. How did you know? It's just something about your personality, Trim. Okay, this wonky tropical shite's got to go. Tropical, right? It's on the list. It's actually one of my favourites lately. I don't mean to put Chrisman on the scent of another addiction, but it is one of my favourites lately. Bash, that isn't red cream soda. Red cream soda? Is that a thing? Well, you said it twice now. I assume that is that maybe a thing? Red cream soda? I thought it was Santa Daddy. Oh, you get red and blue, I see. Right, stop reading chat while you're walking up delicate twigs.
No wonder the kids are full of energy around the holidays, making a igloo and throwing balls of cocaine at each other. Little shits are off their tits.
For some reason, I really like the phrase "off their tits" in Siri's accent.
I wanna see your delicate twig.
It's more of a strand. Does that mean you're a fan of Lil? Oh, absolutely. Lil's the way. I just can't, but it's just a bit expensive for me. There it is.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Little shits are off their tits and Santa's snorting K.
That was perfect. Yeah, Lilt's the chwe. Lilt Kitten is the tropical, but it's the actual official version. It's made by Mars, maybe. It's the proper expensive one. It's the branded flavour, yeah. Is it Mars? Yeah, Mars or Coca-Cola, but I think Mars. Mars makes everything. I'll go get some more weed stems just in case I want to build anything a bit more fancy. Let me see. I should maybe build some spike traps. But if I can kill the initial lava and then just start working on the orb weavers. Oh, I need a lot of that stuff for that. You know, bollocks to it. Right, I'm going to have an attempt now. And if I don't get this now, I'm going to go carry on with what I was supposed to be doing today. So Lilt's owned by the Coca-Cola brand, I see. Yes, but I'm sure all of us drunk a lot of it growing up in this country. Come on, good blood educators.
The Mars family own Mars Incorporated, one of the world's largest candy and pet food companies, with sales of $40 billion. Some family members work at the company and serve on the board of directors. Mars was founded in 1911 when Frank Mars started selling candy out of his kitchen in Tacoma, Washington. It's been fucking dog chocolate all these years. Cheer one.
Fuck off. Dog chocolate. I don't know why, but I don't know what that sound was I just made. I don't know why, but just the very concept of dog's chocolate makes me laugh. It's like inherently funny, and I don't know why. I've only died twice, cheeky, to the mosquito at the moment, so not many. Yeah, I don't know what it is about dog chocolate that makes me laugh, but just the concept of it. You can get hamster chocolate, I think. How many dogs do you have to... How many dogs go into, like, one bar? Dog's chocolate. I actually just...
Dog chocolate tee.
I actually said that, Trim, as I was turning to read your message. I said exactly that.
Bit late but Doomhaus chopped, chicky giggle.
The funniest thing is Americans call dog chocolate Hershey's. So easy. Too easy. You get wine for cats and dogs too. Dog wine? I thought we were saying favourite. No, whenever I open the can, I go and get a drink after the midstream break, Sharknado, and whenever I open it, these lot.
Trim eats cooking chocolate, pass it on.
Oh, cooking chocolate's so good. That dark chocolate cooking chocolate.
He's is better than Hershey's.
Yeah, true. Fuck cooking chocolate, I go for modelling chocolate. Dog wine made me laugh. The word milk, 99 times out of 100, if you put it next to any other word, it's disgusting. Leg milk.
What do cows drink?
Milk trim. Trim milk. Precisely. Both of them are disgusting. Everything's just always disgusting. Horse milk. Right. I'm going for it again. Three. Wish me luck. 2, 1.
Bad guy attack!
Right, lava round. hurt. But the orb weavers are coming shortly.
Fluids produced from the second served as milk.
Oh! Get off my fucking walls. Hey! Bricks. Fuck, they broke in already. I can respawn. I can respawn. I can still respawn. Go, 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 Max, go! It's taking damage already. The orb weavers haven't arrived yet. There they come. Oh god. I've got no stamina. I've got no stamina.
Doomhaus chopped, Doomhaus chopped, Doomhaus chopped, chicken people.
Oh. Holy shit.
Will someone at the start of the streams remind this idiot about predictions?
I didn't lose all my stuff.
This event on this difficulty is no fucking joke. Yeah, I do need reminded about predictions. Fluids produced from the sack and served as milk. Probably disgusting. Welcome to the new followers, by the way. And this guy was worried about the spiders. Holy shit, I'm gonna have to... There's gonna have to be a real big building project in the future for this. Holy crap, okay, this is gonna take some work. They didn't care much for the fence at all, did they? It held them back for about 5 seconds.
No joke. I'm laughing ha. 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 Ha.
Ha.
Amniotic sac. Filled with fluids.
I've lost the entire train of thought of who are you people? What are you talking about? Help me. Help me help you. Eric, thank you for the bits. Call that a house. It's not a house, it's just to protect
Having a
that.
little peep.
I'm going to have to give up on this. I think going in on the lava... But how am I going to kill the orb weavers? Because if I double walled it, I haven't got the resources. I might go up there and see if I can throw a load of twigs off or something. I do need a minigun. You call it a house, I do. A minigun would help. And nades, haha, nades. Loads of nades. And that's not actually the worst idea in the world, even if it was the worst terminology. Right, let's... I'm not sure. It's just going to take a fuckload of work.
Bet you smell like Snellig's snuff box.
Nigel and Trinette, right now, are on the west coast of wetlands, about halfway up in the northernmost ship. Go there now. No. I might have got that wrong. I might have got that wrong. Fuck. I was going to say go there and fuck them up if you're on the Horde. All military experts know that syllables cost lives. Got to shorten it to nades. I mean, otherwise, how would your teammates respect you? As if I was still there. That is where Snellig's snuff box is, though, right? Have I got that right? It's fucking GeoGuessr without an image. Do you think... Shall I keep working on this thing? I'm a bit flustered now as to what to do. I think I should keep focus until I've got it, but this is the last stream of the week, and I was supposed to be going to the trash today. I want this thing, though. I'm angry. Permission to just keep banging my head against it until I work out a way of defeating this thing. I feel like the game's offered me it as something to do now.
I think the reason people shout nades is because shouting the full word grenade is too similar to have you done your homework? Or your tea's ready, little lad.
Little lad. I feel like you've got a sort of image of people that use such shortenings. To be honest, nades is a particularly egregious one. I wasn't listening. Thank you, Trim. I need this. I need to get this thing done, even if it pisses me off. And I fight it for a month. If I could get it done by the end of the stream, that would be alright, but I'm just losing like durability on resources and everything. I could use the crossbow on the lava, maybe? But I need to be in there and aggro them. But the second the orb weavers show up, I can't get aggro off the orb weavers. So if I was to double wall this, then it might just hold them off long enough so I can kill the lava and start working on the spiders. This just feels like it's such a stupid amount of things to fight off. You watch these become the main challenge on this difficulty. I've got an hour. Yeah, I think I go for spike traps are another thing. The trouble is with spike traps is I'm going to need... It's going to be on there, is it? It's going to be on here somewhere. Spike traps there. I'm going to need a shitload of sap, thistle needles and weed stems. Thistle needles and sap. I'll tell you what, to get thistle needles and sap, I'm going to have to build something quite specific. You can get these sap well things. Thistle needles I should have a lot of from my last arrow run. I'm going to go up to the upper yard. I think I'm maybe guilty of not giving this the attention it deserves. I think this is a pretty major facet of this game. And even though I'm not allowed to get achievements anymore because I made the game harder for myself and it locked me out of achievements because I chose to do that, which is as stupid as it sounds. I should probably still attempt to do these because it seems like a cool mechanic. Is that a thistle?
Gonna have a look around.
No, fuck. Alright, let me get these dandelion tufts. I'll just throw a load off and I'll maybe double wall it. Oh shit, Epic are doing their free game everyday thing. And it starts today. What's the free game today, Gwynblade? Is that all that I got from this one? I'll tell you in 30 seconds. Oh, it's going to be at 4 PM. Starts in a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to get a free game on Epic. What do you reckon it's going to be? Let's take some guesses. You've got 20 seconds to make a guess, and if you get it right, nothing happens. Gwynblade's too slow. Why? Somebody already said that in here. It's going to be Fortnite. It's going to be one of them games we were railing against earlier, you watch. If you said that, baby, it didn't show up on my screen. Balloons TD, Gwynblade, by any chance. There you go, everybody, if you want balloons. It's like a... Is it like a puzzle game or something? That's actually quite popular, or it was quite popular recently. That's not the worst one. Oh, just like irritating Gwynblade, I see. I can remember that... Was it last year that the list leaked? Or was it 2 years ago that there was a list that leaked and we all got really excited and it turns out it wasn't true? Seen balloons all over the place. I'm with you, Cheeky. Yeah, I've seen so many people playing it, but I have no idea what it actually is. Right, I'm going to be doing a bit of working for the back half of the stream. Oh, he said 30 seconds and he was slower than that. There you go, Gwynblade. Get irritated on. This thing's annoying me. It's going to take so much effort just to keep constantly going back and forth and filling up on weed stems and stuff. And now I need water and food and my... There you go, Mazak knows. It's a tower defense game, right? It's free on Epic right now. I like balloons. And that works. I think, Eric, you can cross-pollinate your interests into very much enjoying the new game, free and available today on Epic Games. Snap it up. Played it all the time in ICT at school. I think there's a new version of it, and that's what this is.
I've got a balloon stuck in my bum.
Is that what the doctor told you, Trim? Because you couldn't pronounce the word cyst. TD2, is that what this is?
Tastes good.
So Balloons Tower Defense 5 is the newest one. Right, that's water. Now I need another fucking dandelion tuft. Played the OG on mini clip. There's 6 now?
It's not a balloon, Trim, it's probably a cum bubble. I can pronounce ceased just fine.
Ceased. Tower Defense 6. Cheeky, are you with me? And whenever you see TD6 or TD5, you think a test drive? Sirim Santa, thank you for the bits. It's nice to have you. Maybe. Ow, everybody stretch. I'll tell you what I might do. Oh, I should make a pallet, shouldn't I? So this is all like 50 times... What am I doing? Stubbler, you fucking idiot. I completely forgot the pallet trick. Unless they fixed it in the last update, which I think they should, even though it's really convenient and I enjoy using it.
If you like my bits, then maybe reply to the pictures I send of them once in a while.
I'm under strict legal orders not to, Trim. Pebblet, Drygrass, Trunk, Sprig. Gotta take this over here. I'm gonna have to sleep soon. Quick question, what the fuck do you do with Steam points apart from buy animated pictures to have as your profile? Why, what are Steam points? Are these useless as the micro... Then again, the Microsoft ones you buy games with. Maybe you buy games with them. Is it just that? Is that all you get? My light sensitivity is going away. I can actually look at the screen. Good stuff. I suppose it makes it a bit easier when it's night time in this as well, and not like sunshine on the screen and a big white light in your face. Right, let me make this. So I need 2 pebblets. What is it again? Pebblets, dry grass, and sprigs. Is there a dry grass leaf anywhere? There. Need sprigs, pebblets, dry grass. That's all I found to do with them. Buy borders, animated background profile pictures, profile shit. Can you sell them? Cats, welcome to the stream. You can get chat emotes and shit for your profile. Like backgrounds and stuff, as far as I know. Everything's got to have a currency now, right? Pebblet. Pebblet. Sprig. That might be everything I needed. Cat's good afternoon. I'll go and find the stupidest shit the moment I get him. So now, I should be able to, if I can find where I had that stack of twigs there. Load up the pallet. And I can go double wall. And we'll go double wall, and then I'll also put... I might put some spike traps, at least where the orb weavers approach from. Or maybe not the orb weavers, because if I could attract both orb weavers, then we can let them kill the lava. The spikes kill the lava. The only vaguely cool thing I've seen is Steam Deck keyboard skins. What's that? When you... The sort of on-screen keyboard looks different, is that what you mean? Yeah, for the on-screen keyboard. 151,000. This isn't going to fall off over the edge, is it? And lose me what I'm... Please? Oof. Oof, just... Go from the end backwards. Scoop, scoop. Store, point, shop. There you go. Right, then with this... What are you? You're not something I can cut down. Fuck off. I'll just dandelion instead. 166k with nothing to buy. Can you buy other people's shit with it? But that's what they're trying to work out, right? I was about to say that's what but it was you that asked the question. Where's my pallet? I feel like this is the cart in Valheim. I always lose wherever it was I put it. And you come with me over to the next dandelion, which is here. A dandelion? There's one there. There's nothing major in this grassland area. Yeah, that's right. You can tell by the rabbit meat. But useless background and profile picture border. Nice system. I hate it. Actually, them systems are fine for, like, big Steam fans. As long as there's no annoying notification when they come in. Because then you can just pretend it doesn't exist, right? But if you're constantly getting spammed about it, oh, congratulations, you've got a hoo-hoo-hoo. Steam is shit, though, isn't it? Not at all, but, like, as long as you don't have to hear it, it's good. All game launchers are shit. I mean, as a Microsoft fan trim, I have to step in at this point and remind you that if you're going to start talking about shit launchers, at least talk about the king of shit launchers. The 17 Microsoft ones that are available. I bought a lot of bundles, and now I have none. When you buy games, it shows at the end the amount you pay and how many points you earn. I don't think I've ever noticed that. What? That Microsoft one, you're going to have to be a bit more specific, Trim. There's about 15 different storefronts, and all of them are shit. I reckon it's an ironic marketing strategy from Microsoft, so people can say Game Pass is so good that we're willing to put up with this shit
crime, but
because of the value.
nothing.
Now, there is no bigger endorsement for anything than I'm willing to cope with the Microsoft store because of how good value this is. If Microsoft could just settle on one shit interface and standardise around it. Fuck's sake. It would actually be better if Game Pass wasn't such unbelievably good value, right? Because it means we're kind of... The only obvious choice is to use one of the most horrific user experiences in history. What's the deal with buying and selling of games cards on Steam? Can you actually cash that stuff in for real money or use it towards buying games? On Steam? You can the cards thing you can actually sell for proper money, right? Or have I got that wrong? You don't get points when you redeem G2A codes. That is what I do for the most part. I know that it's not the most morally clean thing, but some of us can't afford said morals. When everybody wants to watch Valheim on stream or something, for example. You can sell the cards on the market. Good. So then it was a tropical. Welcome back. How's your risotto? Every single thing they do just fucking reinvents the wheel. It's like they just don't hire UI designers. Or they hire 11 and none of them communicate. Pretty ethically horrid to get it from G2A. Yes, it is. It's like paying for a pirate copy, but fuck, it's cheap, and it's how I have Windows right now. Exactly. Again, if they are morals I can ill afford. Green Man Gaming. I forgot about Green Man. I hadn't thought about that for a while, actually. Green Man Gaming. So what's the idea behind Green Man Gaming that's not G2A? Like, what differentiates the two? It's like G2A is unethical, but if it wasn't for G2A, I'd be pirating them. So at least there's some money going somewhere. This is how I'm going to do this, by the way. This looks foolish, but... I can't remember Gwynblade. I've always heard that, oh, you shouldn't use it. I think it's something to do with the way they get their codes, right? They get them from other territories or something. The money is going into hacked Steam keys. So is that how they get them? So they steal Steam keys somehow, and then... I'm going to have to build at night, Anna, because I'm worried if I sleep, it's going to remove the stuff. Apparently a lot of the money doesn't go to Steam for that. Somehow. Mizak obviously knows more. I'll let him say it instead of me just guessing. So if I double wall... I love G2A. I don't care how they get their codes. It's the only reason a lot of games have actually appeared on this stream. I'll be very honest with you. They're unique by design. I don't know what it is. I heard one of the, like... There's a podcast I used to listen to about gaming, and it was full of old people. That was, like, they had no need to be sensationalist or uninformed. And they were discussing something very similar. There is something about it that makes it a grey area. Green Man Gaming is just another shop, cheeky, right? Okay. If you buy a stolen Steam key, it gets redeemed and the Steam key gets taken from you. But then you don't get a refund from G2A for it. Right? This was actually quite a good way of doing this. I could just, like, quadruple wall it. Permission to play off stream. Just like quadruple wall this build. So people use it because it's cheap and that doesn't happen often. This is not what I seem to remember, but I might be misremembering things. I don't think it's a risk thing necessarily. I think there's actually there is some moral issue with it, Gwynblade, but I'm not right. I'm not right. There's a fucking sentence for it. I'm not 100% sure I can remember what it was.
Everyone, we're under attack!
What? Incoming payback? Is the base under attack? Are they fucking up my base? I'm coming! Base! What?
Payback is a bitch.
It is when I'm this far away from home. Lundios, welcome to the stream. The ants have plotted against me. Lundios, thank you for the bits. How many hours into the playthrough were they just encountering this mechanic? No, wait, they're attacking this shit. Wait, they're not attacking the base, they're attacking my little bedroll. Stupid little ants. It's a fucking bedroll and a campfire, and you're over here now. I'm gonna fuck Stubbler up. You can't do the cute. Hey, I wonder if this is a mechanic that I would have come across a lot, but because I live on the pond, it's impossible. Fuck, I ran the opposite direction. Lundios, good afternoon. Sorry, I just need to concentrate on this. I'll be with you. Thank you for the bits. So it's unethical because there is a high chance that the developer doesn't actually get the... Wait, what? Are they above me?
Let's see what's around here.
What's happening? Are they trying to attack that, but they're up there and can't get down? Roger that. Great ambush. Yeah, well played, Ants. 10 out of 10. I think it's a bit busted, that. Well, I suppose I'll just carry on building. Oh no, it's getting really tense now. Sorry, I... Wait. An ant? Wait. What are you defending that shit for? Soldier ant bitch. Hey. Okay, they're actually found their way down. Yep. Stop. Stop punching stuff, man. Okay, I might be about to rue the... Oh, I die. I actually might die.
Soldier ant, look out!
So I assume it has a timer, and they took so long getting down to me that the timer ran out and I survived the event. Maybe? Alright, sorry boys and girls, I missed chat at a strange time then. That's alright with me, if that's how that works. Oh, now I'm hungry and thirsty. I just ate. I'll re-chat in a second, but bear with me. I'm still here, I promise. Alright. Like in Dead by Daylight, when it moved to Epic for the first time, they momentarily gave out free Dead by Daylight keys for Epic users. Hackers found a way to show your Steam ID as an Epic account with that key, and then they just sold them on the market. But what's the moral issue? Like, there's like a baseline moral issue where people say don't use it. But I think there is. I'm probably wrong. My understanding of how discount key places work is they buy in bulk from publishers, which is like, oh, so they buy in bulk from publishers and then don't then sell to customers, and they get such an enormous kickback as opposed to the developers. G2A don't get them. G2A is basically a marketplace. Lundios, welcome to the stream. Harry, welcome to the stream as well. Started High on Life last night. It's pretty hilarious and fun too, in my opinion. What's High on Life? Somebody mentioned that recently. That sounds familiar. The moral issue could be that 30% goes to Steam anyway. So the devs already sell a leg and an arm if you buy it the normal way. So G2A or MMO or whatever are just sucking them dry. If it's not EA, of course. Oh, so it's two places taking a cut at that point, and the devs get even less. Keys via bundle, or flipping keys via bundles, and this is not just average Joe doing it, right? It was something about developers not buying things through G2A doesn't get the developers as much money as this, something like that. That's what I remember. One's bad in, but one is getting keys and flipping them, and the other is tricking publishers into giving them review codes, pretending to be games journalists or YouTubers and streamers, etc. I see. I had the anti-armor on, Mazak, which is why I was useless. I didn't have all of it on.
Nice and safe.
I had the lamp on. Oh, I see. Sorry, it took me a little while to catch up. Let me just fully catch up with you, sweats. Bear with me. It's been a bit of a confusing stream, I apologise, but I'm back now, I'm with you. Let's sleep as well. I'll stretch. Oof, I needed that one. Earth gets invaded by aliens looking to turn humans into drugs. Get teleported to an alien world to defeat the alien drug cartels. Talking guns and funny dialogue. I see. It's a bit like Destroy All Humans and all that kind of wacky type of game, right? There have been accusations that the games and keys sold by G2A are stolen or otherwise illegal. Some feel this argument is validated by the fact that many of the keys' origins are from Russia. Also, many stories of people simply being ripped off, making purchases never to see the product deliver. Ubisoft once deactivated a ton of stolen keys, and the only people affected were people who bought from G2A. So I guess, for the most part...
So thirsty.
Fucking hell.
Drink anything.
I'm a bit flustered today.
That was refreshing.
So there's a high chance, like Cheeky says, it's just a marketplace, so there's a high chance that people put stolen keys on it as well. I suppose, ever since learning a lot of that stuff, it's always felt like a risk to me anyway. So I guess... just keep treating it like it's a risky purchase. The ethical issue is the fact that when you buy from Steam, you're buying the game. Whereas if you buy from G2A, you're buying not a pirated copy, you're buying a key that is a legitimate version, but where that legitimate version is sourced from is dodgy. Or could be dodgy. You're buying a key, but it's the ethical acquisition of that key is a big question mark. Sometimes sellers on GTA will buy a fuck ton of keys on sale and flip them when they're off sale. Yeah, I suppose that's fair though, right? It's just a business strategy at the end of the day. And it's not like it doesn't happen everywhere else in business. It's like buying a bike from a pawn shop with belongs to Emily still plastered on the front of it. Fucking hell. I only buy from the vendors with a low appraisal percentage because that shows that they are unknown, and I support indie developers. It's something I always find. I never quite understand all of that. Like, especially in 2022, the idea of supporting indie developers as if they haven't been dominating the industry for like 10 years at this point. Why would you buy a bike from a shop that sells blueies? That's creepy. A child's bike, Gwynblade, don't forget. Yeah, but it's the same result. Yeah. Yeah, I suppose. This might be the best explanation of the software licensing model people don't understand. Yeah, I suppose, yeah. We're still stuck in this ownership method, right? Something's considered blue, Sothan, if it's got sexual content in it. If comedy is blue, it's sexual in nature. So a bluey is a porn magazine. Sorry, Gwynblade, I've kind of taken half of the sting out of your joke. It's English slang for school textbooks. I should have kept my mouth shut. Pretty sure that subscription thing to G2A is just a Ponzi. You can subscribe to G2A. What's up with you, mate? You alright? He's nervous because he said that there's somebody that kills fucking ladybugs around. I think it's... Gold Mine? Is that the name of the subscription? Whatever. Cool man, welcome to the stream. Are you actually going to get involved in that, Sothan, with proper punctuation? Because if you are, that's the best thing you've ever done. That was a space. Isn't Clow on Twitch nowadays? I could have helped you out there, Sothan. Everybody stretch. I just saw the word 11 then and I thought, we might actually be in a world soon where people will be creeping onto the internet that were born in 2011. Like if Gamerbay appeared in the chat now, at the age he was, if we had another Gamerbay at that same age appear now, they would have been born in 2011. What the fuck? You can have a full-blown conversation with somebody that was born in 2018.
Twat?
Yeah, well put. What the fuck? George has just passed his driving test. Welcome to new followers. I'm realising the problem with this format.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
I was about to say it's not Christmas yet, but I'm sat here with a fucking Christmas hat on the overlay. Scotty, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the 32 months. Says the filthy animal. A sub allows you to become an affiliate. Making money by promoting... Oh, I see. Yeah, I think I've had an email, actually, offering to put one of them links on the bottom of the stream, one of them G2A links, for money. Nah. Scotty, thank you for the prime. Thank you for the 32 consecutive months, you fucking maniac. And good afternoon. Oh, fucking water again. I've got a big building project on, which is only going to eventually get fucking eaten by something anyway. These things are going to be tough.
Tastes good.
Right, it's time for bed. I'm exhausted. Goodbye, everybody. I hope you have a good day, says Mazak. Everybody pretend to be nice. You spelling yo-yo. I'm in a spelling bee. Trim, your word is financier. Your problem with that format? Trim gets banned for spam. That's not a problem, sir. Then think about it. Yeah, I'm going to need you to stop that as well. So what year was 17 years ago? 2005. There are people driving on the road outside that were born in 2005. They're younger than Halo 2 and San Andreas and Half-Life 2 and World of Warcraft and Knights of the Old Republic and Underground and all of these games. Apparently 2004 was a good year for video games. What was 2004? Knights of the Old Republic? Wow. Half-Life 2, Halo 2, San Andreas. Yeah, there are people that are younger than that that are driving out there now. Greece won the Euros. Oh, yeah. Delas. Remember that big centre half? Or I think it was maybe a holding midfielder, as they were called back then, called Delas. What a fucking thug he was. And that Greece team. Remember when tournaments were won by teams that weren't obviously going to win it? Oh, those were the days. Like 2004 and last week. Azar, welcome to the stream. If you don't remember 9/11 and aren't at least moderately excited when your work announces new benefits, you're not a real person. Get off my lawn. Yeah, there are people in a post... Yeah, there are people in their 20s in a post 9/11 who were born after 9/11. What? 1974 was 17 years ago. Whenever I think of something that was 10 years ago, whenever I think of the last decade, it's still the 80s in my head. For some reason. Can I just... Yeah, Augur was born after 9/11, yeah. When was Koala's birthday? Koala probably too, maybe slightly before. PSA, I deleted my Twitter account, but posted to let Twitter know that I did. I stuck around for a few weeks, checked Twitter almost every minute to check if anyone commented on that tweet. Nobody did, so I'm saying it here and hopefully get a response. Any validation would be welcome, as I need it, trust me. Did everybody delete their Twitter accounts after it was obviously going to crash and burn? Everybody said they were going to, right? What have they been tweeting about this week? I'm still in my 28s. You're in your 28s. More generally, but also, yes, technically, I'm still in my 28s. Sothan, you look so good for your 28s. There are some people too young to know what a landline is. I think, yeah, one of the first examples of that was not knowing that the save icon in Word or whatever is actually representative of a piece of technology.
Fast, lucky, or just wear some armor.
But this is one of them discussions that every era has, right? They had it about us, and they'll have it after that as well. And people had it about them, and it's just something. I think something smug people like us do on a regular basis. I pretty much think about anyone born in the 80s and beyond is think the same thing precisely, right? So your generation and our generation and the generation after us and the generation before you, everybody just gets to this, right? As we struggle to comprehend our own existence, our own mortality, withering away in front of our eyes.
Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, Shrek, and Ocean's 11 were released in the same year. It's been 19 years since.
Shrek. That's that one about that dinosaur lad that lives in a swamp, right? Fuck me. You remember diskettes from your childhood. Diskettes? What's a diskette? Floppy. What am I doing here? Shall I just have an attempt at the end of it, at like 10 minutes to go? I've got so fixated on this thing that I've kind of wasted a load of time. And I still think this is not going to be enough to defend it properly. Let's fill them all in. Trouble is the more I like double and triple wall it, the more I'm going to need. I'll sleep tonight as well, I won't make the same mistake. Did I cook that aphid in the end? I got an aphid, didn't I? Can I actually do this with the... Get that cooking, that can be my dinner. My generation is the best, every other generation after mine is the worst. Yeah, exactly. And my generation is not defined by the website you've read, it's defined by the website I've read that puts me in the category I want to be in. Which is the equivalent of checking a million websites to find one that has a good weather forecast and going with that one. What a week without my usual existential dread brought on by Doomhaus conversations. Would you like us to stop, kitten? If you didn't see the first Star Wars when it was released in theatres, you're a kid to me. I mean, we are. Also, the same year Barbie Goes to Japan or some shit was released, which is the 1 hour Barbie special my mother made my brother and me watch when we would fight. They made you watch Barbie Goes to Japan? Actually, that one probably came out in the mid-90s, thinking about it now.
Damn,
So
give me a
that's
plate
torture
of
as a
this.
child. Don't know why anyone would want to be young these days. Young people are dumb and annoying, not going to lie, for real, no cap, don't like that. Catch these hands. Who was it who said that recently that made me laugh? I think it might have been Santa. I remember when Lord of the Rings 3 came out. I'm still watching it. My sister is that kind of person. She constantly complains about how everyone in the current generation is lazy and awful. I don't know about it. This might get a bit political. And I'm not saying this about your sister, Sophie, but I'm saying it about everybody, this whole generational argument. Everybody is so quick to categorise people into little boxes, right? This is a that generation, and it's this gender, and it's that, and it's... I think there is an inherent need to other people and to be aggressive about it, but because racism is obviously fucking stupid and long and are quickly becoming a thing of the past, people have to get that out somehow. So they're like, yeah, well, fucking PlayStation users are all shit, and it's like, if you remove racism, thankfully, gratefully, they just try and get it out in other ways, right? They just want to categorise people and judge them harshly based on their category. You see it everywhere. Even in anti-racist movements, people are obsessed with it. Ralph Macchio, the actor who played Daniel LaRusso, is now older than Mr. Miyagi when Karate Kid came out. What the fuck? Will Smith's older than Not Dr. Phil, Uncle Phil. Told the guy I barely knew from the pub on Sunday that we had a log burner. Last night he turned up with a ton bag of timber offcuts. He just turned up with a second bag. See, that's weirdly wholesome, Gwynplaine. Something wholesome. Tribalism is a part of it, Sothan, exactly. Tim Minchin wrote a song along those lines called The Fence. Is that why you hate women? Well, it is that, right? It's like... It's like, oh, I hate racism. Racism's bad, racism's stupid, I hate racism. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to categorise a bunch of people that are racist based on, like, fucking immutable characteristics, like where they live and this and that. I'm going to characterise them all in one bag. Then I'm going to judge them all really harshly because they belong in that set. And I'm going to be like, yeah, fuck them, they don't deserve to speak. Bollocks to the people that are like... You know? Stubbler's on Team Xbox. Abstract, welcome to the stream. And there's so much, they're enjoying themselves so much, and they're enjoying their likes so much that they don't realise just how unbelievably hypocritical it all is. Don't tell me about your air fryer, Gwynblade. You might turn up with some oxygen cylinders. A big bag of oxygen. Right, down it. Can I actually still... Am I still... Fuck!
My granddad survived mustard gas and pepper spray attacks during the war. He was a well-seasoned veteran.
It's one of them streams today. It's like being in a fucking washing machine, this. Cardi, welcome to the stream and thank you for the bits. I'm not racist, I want America to be great again. Fuck me. Cardi, thank you for the bits. What you're describing is the modern news. I'm describing both of them. Yeah, I am actually. Yeah, I am. If you can't call your own shit out about how much it stinks, then you've not really got a lot to say, right? I had to write a paper about that once for some English A-level class. I had to do it with criticising people that stood so close together. It was not a painting with the same brush or some bullshit along those lines. It's how it works, isn't it? No, I'm actually saying it, Harry. I'm saying that it's true. If you're nervous about criticising your own side, or you're worried about doing it publicly, you've got nothing to say. It was hard not to paint. It was hard not to paint and tar them all with the same brush. So it was like a thought experiment sort of thing. Sorry, I just had a bit of a rant there. The fuck was that? Did I just kill something by mistake? Harry's seen rabbit meat now. I've got so today's stream I had such good plans to go to the trash heap and to go and explore a new area and that kind of thing, and I got so fixated on building up this thing that I've completely lost my entire train of thought, got stuck and obsessed to the point where I'm now making no progress on anything, and the stream's about to run out, and I might as well call it a zero progress stream. Awful. It didn't abstract, no. I've got the old bit. This isn't a base, so I have to defend this thing, and if I defend it successfully, I believe I get something for it. Where am I? Okay, there's the bird bath. So if I go this way, I should be able to find there's the twig that takes me up. I think Tottenham fans. Oh god, the tribalism in football's funnier than all of it put together. Abstract, good. I got a haircut today, please clap. Everybody, a round of applause for Trim. What was I on about? Well, how did I get to that? How did I end up ranting about... I can't remember how that worked. I got confused. I ended up on some rant there, and I can't remember the origin of it, or what I was doing before. There it is, you got the Trim joke. Imagine how many of them he's had in his life, Abstractal. You really did. I kind of have to agree with Abstractal on this one, though, Trim. You were fucking asking for it. Right, I'm going to sleep. I can't even sleep. Sleep, drink, have an attempt at this bullshit, go home. That's how we're doing this. How about that? Don't be daddy. And that's how Abstractal died to death, choking on his coffee. That was a murder. I have to fucking wait for a few minutes before I can sleep. And I haven't got the right armour on to do this anyway, because I brought the fuck... This whole day has been a complete dead end. Damn it. I guess the thing I have to pray for now is that I manage to somehow pull this off with the current setup, but I've got crap armour on. What is it that... I need to kill 3 or 4 lava. Weak to spicy, but I don't have anything that I can enchant with spicy. So they're not really weak to anything. And then orb weavers. Resistant to fresh damage. Fresh? Okay.
Stubbler, pull yourself together, man. / calm the fudge down.
You called me man /. Is that what you all call me behind my back? Man /. I've got fucking feelings, you know. Just because it don't look like I do. Just because I've got none below the waist. That was a terrible joke. Sorry, everybody. I'm sorry, team. I have to wait. God damn it. You call me dickhead.
Mant what?
Is that your favourite superhero, Cheeky? Nobody expand on that joke or we're all getting cancelled. I want to sleep.
We call you man / behind your back /. Male snakes have 2 penises. It has recently been discovered that female snakes also have 2 clitorises.
Jamie, welcome to the stream. Thank you for adding on top of us. I'm losing my fucking mind today. Christ. Jamie, welcome to the stream and thank you for the bits. Male snakes have 2 penises.
And the male snake can't find either.
fuck off, everybody. Yes, I know I'm starving to death. It's evident. I'm not even starving to death. I'm watering to death. And I've got no fucking water. I need to sleep. Can I just sleep? Please. Ah! It's all unravelling. Male snakes have 2 willies. What do you need to do with 2 willies? How much do you need a willy that you've got? You're like, you think, oh fucking hell, I need to let this one rest and let this other one take over. The willy, I believe, but I'm just as shocked that females even have 1. Alright, I'm awake. I'm losing my fucking marbles, but I'm awake. I'm going to go over, get some water really quickly, and then we're going to come back and I'm going to fucking nail this. I'm having 1 attempt at it, and if I fail, I'm going home. All I need to kill is a single, 2 orb weavers, sorry, and I need to kill 3 lava. I have Razor, yeah. I've got fixated on it, and everybody's been talking so much shit that I've got confused. Snakes are direct descendants of Lucifer, so no wonder they're fucking weird. There wasn't a snake in the Bible meant to be that. That's all terrible. I think Mrs. Harry is very unsatisfied. But mostly because of his personality, Cardi.
No women crime, but
right.
better than nothing.
This has been one of the strangest streams in Doomhaus history, and altogether unsatisfyingly bad progress. I went out, bought groceries, made food, took a nap, then took a shit, and left bed in that exact order, and here I am still doing this. Yeah, the issues run much deeper. You've actually just scratched the surface of a very dark story, Cardi. Right, how am I going to defend this? If I fail, I fail. I've double-walled it in a lot of places. I suppose there's no point in having all this up there. It's just going to confuse things.
Having a little peep.
I like that noise. So I've run out of time. That's why I've decided to do it in this order. Maybe fill that one in at least. Then let me go cook this aphid meat, then I'm doing it. Wish me luck. You think today was bad? Last week I was watching some streamers struggle a bit in my... The thing is, Sothan, is I made a shitload of progress in that stream and then died and lost it all. In this, I've not even nearly made any progress on anything. It's just been me banging my head against something for 3 hours. Fuck me. Like, it was 90% of that stream on Friday was extremely productive. Probably made net negative progress, yeah. Plan for tomorrow. I'm not allowed to give up, Alkira, and I've got to keep going until I get to whatever end goal we decide on. So I'm starting afresh by some car tomorrow. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen. Wish me luck. I'm going to take... I've got a beefy fuzz on the rocks, which I'm going to consume. I'm going to put that on there. Actually, I might put that on 8, and then that on 7. Be watching that for years then. Exactly. Good luck, you big bitch. I have to start over, Harry. I got run over in traffic and lost 30 hours. It's permadeath, don't forget.
Most people with penises have 3 to 5 erections every night, mostly during REM sleep. This is also called nocturnal penile tumescence, and it's still not clear why it happens.
With that information. Right. The lava come from this direction, right? Hey, twats. Get over here. One down, one down, one down. This is really slow. 2 down. Alright, the lava are dead. Just the orb weavers now. Ow. There they come. They're here, they're here, they're here.
I have narcolepsy and never get REM sleep. So fuck me right. Any hoozles, how's the honey I shrunk the beach going? New. Beak. Beach.
Chris, man, welcome to the... It's going actually really well. This might be it. It's not taking any damage. It's still not taking any damage. Chris, man, welcome to the stream. I love you. Sorry, I'm a bit distracted. Oh, oh. The walls are actually holding it off. Please no other. Please no other. Please no other phase. Okay. There's so many. What is this? Okay, it's starting to take damage now. The little bastards have got it. Okay, this is some big bullshit. What am I going to do for this? This might be a bit more endgame than I'm giving it credit for. There it goes. Fuck off. Wow, this is difficult. How the fuck am I ever going to be able to complete this? This is something for the future, right? This is a challenge for when I've got way, way higher tier armour and do so much more damage and... Yeah. I might have to build out of stone or what. This is... I don't think this is for my current game stage. I've never fought that many orb weavers. Fucking hell, that's cool. I like the idea of these things, whatever they're called. Mixers, I suppose is the name. Woof, Chris, man, welcome to the stream. How are we? How's Honey I Shrunk the Big Beach going? Pretty difficult, Chris, man. And by pretty difficult, I mean extremely fucking difficult, but also rather satisfying. I'm going to walk home, everybody. I acknowledge that it's 55, or it's going to be in 10, 20 seconds, so... But even still... What about people with ED? Do people with erectile dysfunction still get night? I guess it says most. You found the reason for the word most, Abstract. Explains the holes in my memory foam mattress. It explains why you've never fallen out of bed, right, shit? Fucking hell. Alright, we'll work on that. Hurry up, it's cold. Oh, I've got to slow down now, baby. So I suppose I've got to stand here for a little while. Yeah, 3 walls. There's things I can buy from Boigle which are made out of stone, so I wonder if I could slowly and methodically just build stone walls around that. I don't think I can feasibly kill everything. I just have to build defences strong enough, right? That's interesting. I like that. You can pay up to $15 now to get the Extreme Building Defence Kit. Fuck those cunty orb weavers. Fuck them with money. It's minus 4.5. Yeah, but you would respect me sticking to the rules, right, baby? Under no circumstances. I'm heading home anyway. So I've got 380 centimetres to go. And then I'll be back. I've got to survive some orb weavers and some bullshit, and then I'll be home. No exemptions. Alright. I mean, it's been a pretty good week in-game. Like, we managed to get our way into the sandbox. Obviously, the Hayes lab is complete. I've built a bunch of shit on the base. Hello, Orbweaver. What else did we do? Fuck that. Fuck that. Thank you, Sothan. I appreciate that. It's nice that somebody noticed. I know the location of the Black Ant Lab. I know how to get into the sandbox. We have built a zip line that traverses the entire yard over to the picnic table. We have found multiple things. I've got a load of chip sleuth stuff done, a load of side quests done. Next week, I hereby promise that we will finish Thursday's stream with the Black Ant chip acquired. That means I have to find the entrance to the Black Ant Lab in the trash in the southwest. And I also need to work out the core idea of the lab, complete it, and bring it back to Boigle. That's my goal for next week. Walking 500 metres. A brisk jog by me, that'll fix all your problems.
That was refreshing.
So that's what we'll do. But for now, Grounded, you have been exceptional as always. Let me go and set my spawn, then I'll log off and we'll do marbles. I promise. Sorry it was slightly late. I got screwed over.
Nice and safe.
I might do a little bit of building between streams. Would that be alright? Or would you rather watch me build on Monday? Chris, man, it's good to see you. I love you very much. Thank you for bits. But that, however, is it. Thank you, boys and girls, for joining me for every stream this week of Grounded. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I can't love a playthrough more. This is cool as fuck. I think, though, on this difficulty, that I might be playing this game for a long time. This might be like a Skyrim length playthrough because the difficulty settings are ridiculous. Watch you build, gotcha. Yeah, I might do the build on Monday, but it's going to be a bit tough. And I think I might have chased everybody away in the stream today because of how boring it was. But I might continue building on Monday. Thank you, boys and girls, for being here. I love you very much. Welcome to all the new followers over this week of Grounded. There will be another week of Grounded. Every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of next week, I'll be streaming it, as I will every week until the credits roll. The only exception being the gap between Christmas and New Year, which is final week. And speaking of points, let's crown a winner. Thank you all. I love you all, and I'll see you on Monday for the return of Grounded. How about that? Right, yesterday, it was an orange win, right? Who won yesterday? I can't remember who won marbles yesterday. Mindrite did, of course. Mindrite won his first marble. Mindrite's missed 3 marbles this whole year. And he hasn't won for 6 months until yesterday. Crazy. Right, what we're talking about is the Doomhaus Discord, which is split evenly down the middle between those with green names and those with orange names. The greens and the oranges compete at the end of every stream to determine who is the person of the century of the day. If you'd like to be the person of the century of the day, you must do what Mindrite did yesterday and win fucking marbles. It's as easy as that. If you're in the Doomhaus Discord and you would like to compete today, simply say the password. And the password is progress. Go. Been collecting every single thing possible in Assassin's Creed Syndicate and Valhalla and worry it's boring to watch and then I have given up on caring. Just do it, Chris, man, right? Watching you build is fun. Seeing you struggle with the scaffold is one of my grounded moments so far. Favourite. Fuck off. Totally chased me away. I had nothing to do with my 2-hour meeting. Excited about tomorrow's stream. Tomorrow I have to start fucking my summer car from scratch because I got crushed in traffic. It was a bad death. And we have to make up for it tomorrow, which we will. So I will see you tomorrow for my summer car. How about that? Right. For now, however, it's time to pick a winner. We have Trim for the greens, Kitten for the oranges. 1 point. Kitten ties Alkira at the top. We've got Sothan for the greens, Abstractl for the greens, Scotty for the greens. Pay attention, by the way, because I might miss you because we had a chat bug the other day at this time and it fucked the whole thing. Harry for the greens, Cax for the greens, Mindrite for the oranges, Lundios for the greens, Chrisman for the oranges, Jamie for the greens, Cardi for the greens. Shake. Oh, Cardi as well, 1 point could tie Alkarion. Shake for the oranges. Bybee for the oranges. Dougie looking for his first point for the greens. Taxlight, welcome to the stream. Good afternoon for the oranges. Cheeky for the oranges. Mina, who got unceremoniously, Moma apparently, got unceremoniously ejected from the World Cup yesterday. Valhalla crashes maybe once an hour, but I'm in love with it. It's the ultimate Viking simulator. Is it that good, Chris, man? You probably played around where I live, by the way, because it's set in the northwest of England, right? Northeast. Chaz for the greens. Santa for the greens. We've also got Alkarion for the oranges. And is that everybody? What's to be expected? I don't even pay attention when I'm driving. You expect me to do it here? Right, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't hear me say your name, Dougie for his first point is going to be perpetual. You got this. I think it's just you and Fisty loud, Dougie, right? And Martin. We've got Trim, Kitten, Sothan, Abstractal, Scotty, Harry, Cats, Mindright, Lundios, Chrisman, Jamie, Cardi, Shake, Bybee, Dougie, Tagslack, Cheeky, Mina, Santa, Chaz, and Alkarion. That's 9 oranges and 12 greens, ladies and gentlemen. The current score is 226 to 255. If you'd like to compete in today's marbles, you must simply say to pick a number if you want to take it. Mandrick says 2. 1, 2 presses the random button, gets us to the level fear of heights. I don't know what I just said right there. Razor is in for the oranges at the death. That's another orange. 22 marbles into the race. And we go in 3, 2. I think she just collapsed upstairs. Be alright. Go. Person of the century of the day to the winner. Now, it is Cats, Cardi. Cats, Cardi, and Kitten could potentially take the number 1 spot with Alkarion if they win here. Alkarion winning pushes him up further away from the pack. There is also Chrisman and Shake not far behind that could also overtake, and I think Lundio. So best of luck to everybody. Chrisman will go after this message.
Once you reach England in the game, that's when the crashes start. So I blame you instead of Ubisoft, who will not fix it. Also, they put it on Steam without trading cards and achievements, and Ubisoft deletes negative comments about it, and people are still rioting about it. So thanks Stubbler for messing with my lovely game. Also, I have missed you all. I am struggling this winter, so thanks for being a bunch of lovely beaches.
Chrisman, we miss you too. It's good to see you now. We'll hopefully see you tomorrow for a bit of my summer car. Chrisman, genuinely get to feeling better. I'm sure everybody here agrees. Marbles in 3, 2, 1. Best of luck. Person of the century day to the winner. Love you, Chrisman. Thank you for the bits as well. Ooh! Well, that looks good. Kitten early could potentially tie Alkarion at the top of the league and make this a very sweaty competition. Kitten doing very well immediately out of the blocks for the oranges. Struggling a bit, however. Oh, Kitten. No, you're fine. Second place currently belongs to Abstractal for the greens. Kitten nails the landing. Jamie's fallen off the level. Kitten's going down the middle. Abstractal's going to try and go as well, looking for his second point of the campaign. Can he make it? Kitten still drops out early. Abstractal in second. Santa in third and Mina in fourth. Abstractal might be able to get the overtake here. Lundio's Cats. Tags like everybody's dying. Cardi down. Santa's here. Mina, Cheeky, Razor. It all depends who's going to get a good drop. Abstractal might be able to hold this off and win a point for the greens. Can Kitten tie Alkarion at the top of the league, or is Razor going to steal it? Razor out of nowhere. Bybeat's chasing though. Bybeat gets a better drop. Razor's out too. They both hit the right obstacles at just the right time. Kitten has fallen way behind, but Bybeat for the oranges. Razor for the oranges is your person of the century of the day. Bybeat, absolutely shit on. Razor, however, was there to pick up the pieces, and the oranges get their 256th point, and our gap remains at 30. Can we please just win every marbles from now until Christmas oranges? If that was said 55, we'd have already. If the gap was 55, we'd have already won the year. However, it's not. The trouble is if you've not been here for a Doomhaus final week, then every stream there's 11 points to play for, right? The problem is the first one is monster marbles, and there's like tons more greens than there are oranges. So everybody that's got a point in 2022 will go into a 3-hour-long monster marbles extravaganza. If the greens win that, then it just takes 2 good green wins, and then we're in trouble. Kitten from first to last, still stuck in the spinner. And Dougie right at the death. This is going to be a tight end to the year. He said it takes 2. That's the name of a game, Chris, man. I forgot its name. Razor, congratulations. Say something in Discord, you big bitch. There he is, he's already done it. Razor, you are gold. Congratulations. Wear it with pride. I mean, Razor will probably fucking melt it down and try and get a bit of money for it. You know what he's like. But without further ado, I've talked enough shit. I've said enough bollocks. And I've done very little in today's stream. So I think it's best if I just quietly slink off and don't look anybody in the eye on the way out after wasting everybody's life. Awful. Razor, well played. You are person of the century of the day. Oranges, congratulations. Razor at least got us a point, so there are small mercies to all of this. But the biggest small mercy is that I'm about to turn the stream off and say goodbye to everybody. Your person of the century of the day is Razor, leaving the scores up with a gap of 30. Orange 256 to green 226. If you'd like to compete in any more marbles, you can do so at the end of at the end of every stream. Tomorrow is my summer car, where I will be starting fresh. The scores are in the pins if you'd like to catch up on the current competition and see who is winning and who is getting a mug at the end of the year. It's always there. Boys and girls, if you haven't seen it already, here is the November 2022 best of for those that haven't seen it. There is the link. I hope you enjoy it. I'll stop linking that today. And then that's going to be it for me. Do the cat sound again. I accidentally played Cat's voice because I opened the best of earlier. Shut up, Razor, you never saw that. Best of luck to Sam and Satan in the World Cup, because they are the 2 people that remain. It's going to be an orange World Cup win regardless. Morocco and Croatia, so that's Mina versus Lundios, are going to play off for 3rd place, and they could either both could get a point. But that's going to do it for me. I love you all. I'm sneaking off. If you're staying on, I'll carry on his live right now. Twizzle Nation's live. Remember him? Mommy's favourite streamer. So I hope to see you all tomorrow for my summer car. If you're staying on the platform, please go and watch Halcarion. He is at least calming after this crap.
Man, I am so proud of you all. By all, of course, I mean oranges. Look at that score. That big sexy score.
Right.
Orange, you glad you ain't a green? Wow. To oranges and to greens and to have a great day, everyone.
Orange, you glad it's not. Alcarion, Chrisman, Abstractal, who else? Kitten, Mindrate, Razor, Scotty, Bybee, Dougie, and everybody else that's been here today that I can't see on screen right now. I love you all. I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you for joining me today, despite how terrible it was. Without further ado. Juttins, it's going terribly. I'm getting out of here. Thank you for the bits, thank you for the subs, thank you for everything. Juttins, I love you. Welcome to the stream and goodbye. Can somebody give me a final word so I can at least get off screen and stop upsetting everybody? The final word is this from Kit, and it's the right one. Bye.